good.
Waiting. We are live.
Low, high. So you're mid. Come on.
All right. My luck is kind of good. Let's go.
I gotta roll my die.
I've got 5 d20s that rolled above 15. So
I'm currently printing a dice jail, so that's pog.
Hey!
hell yeah, poggers. I need to print one for myself too. I printed Daniel's and I haven't printed one for me.
That's what I was missing. I knew I was missing something. My dice. Hang on.
This needs to go in the dice jail.
Only was our DM late.
Yeah,
He doesn't
honestly,
have
dude.
the
He
thing
also
that you
forgot his
use to
dice.
play the game.
Exactly. What a upsetting.
What an
Worst DM
imbecile.
ever.
Imbecile, one might say. I never thought, like, I would play Div and I'd hear this song in the background, I'd be like, that's a neat song. I didn't realize I'd be using it for every fucking session for the next, like, 20 sessions.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, this is
Oh,
also
Daniel.
going in dice jail.
Daniel,
Yeah.
Daniel, you're alive.
I am alive.
Yep.
Okay?
Wow, what a live stream.
Yeah.
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 Michael's being really unprofessional right now.
I know, right? After he told me I could press the button.
Not even in the
You don't even
stream.
have a recap going. Who's recapping?
I don't know, because he doesn't have his dice to roll!
We don't know recaps until he rolls the dice, so we can
Which he does not have! Okay, I propose an organized strike.
Not even in
Ooh, we're getting some nice reverb.
Yeah, man.
Because he doesn't have his dice to
was
roll!
watching it.
Recaps until he rolls
the dice, so
Which he does
Can you
not
throw
have!
myself right there in the
Unconventional warfare tactics.
voting back?
Conventional warfare tactics.
You know what?
Michael, you're a bad DM! You're a bad DM, Michael! Bad DM,
We're going
Michael!
crazy.
It's a dice app day because I'm not sure where they are at the exact moment.
Oh my
Let's go.
god!
Let's
Oh
go,
my
man.
god, what a
Alright,
bad
so-
DM!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, we forgive you.
No, we don't.
That is the advantage is I can roll a d7 now.
I rolled a 14 on my metal die! Yeah!
Static.
Static?
Demon.
All right, so
He's gone now.
so Falknir, it is your turn
Oh.
to recap.
Okay.
so fine
So
game, so you have to recap.
last session began after we static demon.
Bro, he shows up like the
He got
worst.
the black lung.
Yeah, honestly.
I got the black
so
glove, Johnny boy!
last session started when after we had fought the other mushroom creature, the mushroom
The
beast
shroomies.
creatures, whatever they were. Yeah, the shroomies. After we fought them, so we decided to get back on the road afterwards, and we traveled at a faster pace than normal, so we could make a day and a half's travel in one day because we sped walk, and then we learned from oh god, what's his name?
Kalak?
No, the power walker at Jesuit. Father, oh god, the priest that tower walked at Jesuit. Can't remember his name. I was making a joke and now it failed.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was failed. It failed. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
Good job,
we
you've ruined
power
everything.
walked. We
Recap,
power
it's
walked
over.
a day and a half. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. We power walked a day and a half. Got to a new.
Donald
got to a-
Saunders?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I was like, who power walked at you? Father Donald Saunders.
Yeah, that one. Good thing it was
You're
there.
right about kid recap time. It's hope you know.
Oh.
We're gonna start cutting from your budget,
Okay.
your screen time budget.
It's fine. I don't want to be on the screen anyways. Cancel me, please.
Falknir's gonna get
so-
0 screen time. He doesn't.
So
be a part of the campaign.
We got to the. We did
I like
one and
that
a half
noise.
day. We did a 1.5 days travel. We got to a new clearing and we decided to set up the tower. While we were in the tower, Spirit was outside with Tippy. They sat in a
Your static
tree.
game's kind of aggressive.
Yeah, your static demon's really horny.
Oh my god.
Not loud though.
It's getting really into it.
Okay.
It's still
Good?
It's still there.
Fuck! Okay, hold up.
Its
I don't know if-
body is ready.
So we got to the clearing and we set up the tower.
You don't have to.
And after we set up the tower, okay, he's still there. a little bit.
It's fine.
So we set up the tower, and Spirit stayed outside. Tippy tried to steal the decanter from me, and I just gave her a cup of water instead. And then they both stayed in a tree for a little while. Then the cup disappeared, and Tippy fell on Spirit. And then they both. Oh yeah, and Spirit saw something in the trees. And then they came down and went and stood by the front door. Tippy went inside. Spirit threw torches out, and then trees came to life. We all fought trees, and then old man priest guy, who was also shapeshifter in Nero's house, comes and starts clapping, and then turns into dragon and takes Kalak.
Which is not
Yeah.
very nice of him.
Fair enough.
Tippy's also dead.
Yeah, and Tippy is dead.
Yeah,
Also,
Tippy
yeah.
died.
Dead.
Tippy died. I
Tippy
think
is
that's my
dead.
best recap yet.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's going right now.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
I hit it with the Hoyo being cheating.
and that's
It's like,
that
oh.
scared
I
me
had
away.
to, yeah, I had to scare it with the threat of losing social credit, and it left.
No, it realized you're an ally. It's back.
It realized that I don't recognize Taiwan as an independent nation.
it came back
that
and you
while it was
said,
there.
yeah, it came back. You said I don't recognize Taiwan as an independent country, and it ran off.
It's like that salmonella bit where it's just like, and he knocked on the plane really hard until the rhinoceros went, oh, and it just ran away.
Next time you need to hit it. Next time you need to hit with the rock slime, saying in Chinese. Oh my God, that is bad. Daniel, no, he is. He is
He's,
like.
oh
farting
my
in the
god,
mic.
he did not, he does not like Taiwan.
Stream, scuff stream.
Yeah.
Dude, that your static demon's like taking a shit
Yeah,
right
every
now.
stream is scuff. Holy
It's getting
shit.
worse.
Fair.
It's
Why do you think I don't stream mine?
It's doing the.
Oh,
it's
no.
Static even a blowjob.
Macaroni.
Yeah,
With the
chicken
chicken
strips.
I don't think my solo streams do this. It's only when I do it in like groups and Discord.
That's like a single issue.
Oh, you know what, Daniel? I think when we're all together, we have an attachment. I think when we're all together, we have an attachment. It's a demon,
Yeah,
an actual
So-
demon.
it's an actual demon. It's like
Okay.
Losa.
Oh yeah.
So specifically, the last few events where we left off, to set the scene. So everyone got woken up at like 3:30 in the morning to a Trahant animating trees and attempting to destroy the tower. Spirit was fending them off while everyone else woke up, ran outside, and tried to help deal with them. During the fight, Vico got pretty severely injured. And at the end, Nero sort of fell prey to his sort of dying curse upon the party. And she currently, all everyone knows is she passed out when the spores hit her. She's still alive, she's still breathing, still has a pulse and everything. She definitely seems like her pulse seems a little bit erratic, but other than that, she is fine. And one of the last things that happened as well was while it was attacking the tower, Tippy stepped out from the Shroud of Darkness that Vico set up and essentially said, "Hey, Mimi," and it turned around and she just collapsed. And to all
Oh,
external
yeah.
stimuli, to all
And Shamrock died.
Not
was
Shamrock
not
Cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon.
Oh,
We
Cinnamon,
haven't
Cinnamon.
had Shamrock for a very long time.
Shamrock
Whatever happened to him?
hasn't. Shamrock
dissed.
hasn't
He
been
just
at
kind
the
of
party.
left.
I just
Shamrock
remember it was a
hasn't been with-
dog.
Shamrock
Yeah,
hasn't been
tell
with the
you.
party. Shamrock hasn't been with the party since y'all.
Got back to
since,
Titan.
like-
I know it was Cinnamon. I just couldn't remember Cinnamon's name, so I said Shamrock.
Anyway,
Shamrock.
he didn't. Y'all were in Titan, and he sort of like flew off, and y'all are like, "Eh, he'll be back," and he just didn't come back.
He's probably fucking dead now.
No,
That's
he's
an-
probably vibing. Not
He's just,
dealing
he's just
with
like,
our-
oh my god, those retards were finally gone.
Well,
Daniel.
well, the forest he's found isn't looking too good right now.
Is there
What,
a
Austin?
free speak that we can give Michael?
So Cinnamon was in the tower and got absolutely poofed by the Trahant.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, then the sort of shapeshifter that has been how do I put this? The shapeshifter that's been stalking y'all and making y'all's lives just a bit worse came by, and I discovered when I was talking to some people outside of session that apparently he said I'll take what is mine, which is not correct. He said something along the lines of I'm going to take what I was supposed to, and then he shapeshifted into a dragon with these sort of like glassy wings, these like sort of prismatic like glassy scales and crystals growing out of its tail, and it flew by, yoinked Kawak, and flew off.
Does Erin... Actually, sorry. This can be done after recap, sorry.
That is where we left off.
Okay. Does Erin know anything about the dragon?
Give me a history roll.
Okay.
History or nature.
My nature is kind of doo-doo, so history as is Erin's usual. 16.
Okay, so you will be familiar with what it is, not necessarily why it is doing what it is doing. So,
Okay.
What you sort of just saw, there are small dragons in the Fae that are fairy dragons, and on very rare occasion, they can grow very, very big and become what is known as a Fae Guardian, which is essentially just a fairy dragon, full-size dragon.
Got it.
And they are capable of polymorphing. You're not sure why a Fae Guardian would have like a vested interest in your group, but
Alright.
I was just gonna like kneel down and say, Nero, are you okay? And I'm gonna like poke her and give her like a little charge of healing. And can I also make a medicine check to see, will magic help her that much? Like, what can I do to help her with magic?
roll medicine. She is currently unconscious.
That's a 13.
14. So whatever this is, it does appear to be a magical ailment. Although it is quite powerful. You're not sure that with your current set of skills you would necessarily be able to counteract whatever is affecting her.
Mind if I take a look, Tadriel?
That might be a good idea. I gave her a little bit of healing. I thought it might mitigate.
No, this is a bit beyond physical.
I used
Let me
against the magic. I thought it would work.
Let me try this. And I'll cast Remove Curse.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Okay. So
Which manifests as a I don't know. Let's say it
Erin's a
manifests as
lifesaver.
let's say it manifests as like a ethereal circle in front of me, and I turn it back, and it kind of, I don't know, magics the curse off.
So you sort of begin turning it backwards, and
Yes.
the spores that sort of like fuse directly into Nero's skin and body begin to sort of rematerialize out of her and like coalesce into the air above her chest, and then just shrink out of existence. Nero, you wake up.
Thank God.
Do I feel off?
So when those spores hit you, you were not ready for it, and you just felt awful immediately. You essentially, like, your whole body felt jittery, like everything hurt to a certain extent, like your entire body was sore. You felt exhausted. You knocked out. You wake up. That feeling is gone. You're fine. That that 2 days of poison condition are gone.
Yeah.
Yo.
Let's go. Am I so exhausted though?
For Garrison.
You still have your level of exhaustion that you already had.
Alright, that's fine.
do that.
That sucked.
Are you conscious, Nero?
I believe so. That was the second worst pain I've ever felt.
Okay.
I think I'm fine. Just need some rest, but rest I can get later.
Yes, we all could use some rest at this point.
What happened while I was unconscious?
Well, so somebody that the shapeshifter that brought you, that put your house in the Feywild, and I also happened to encounter when we were in Kurt the first time to deal with Valindra, came over here, turned into a very strange-looking dragon, and stole Kalak. That's Is that
Great.
everything, Erin?
I have to keep the thing open.
Had she fallen unconscious by the time Tippy died?
So
no.
she saw Tippy collapse. She wouldn't yet be aware. So she hadn't yet been aware of the fact that I don't think most people are aware of like Tippy being in such a bad state. I think Kalak and Spirit are the only ones who are currently aware of Tippy's situation. Tippy is currently limp in Spirit's arms.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
As far as
Sound
you can
off.
tell,
Who's not
Tippy
dead?
Tippy is
No heartbeat.
yeah. Tippy has no heartbeat, not breathing, just limp.
No brain activity.
I'm gonna try something.
Something.
Okay.
Fireball centered on my hand.
Yeah. Fireball centered on hand. Disintegrate Tippy. No. I'm gonna.
Give her a Viking funeral.
Yeah. It's what she deserves. No, but I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out some bottles.
Okay.
Yeah. You're fucking dead, huh?
Spirit doesn't like this development, not one bit.
I'm gonna take green soul out, the restoration of soul.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give some of that to Tippy.
Tippy actually dies.
Okay. So
Oh.
So you pour it down her throat. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you pour it down her throat. She does not wake up. She doesn't she still doesn't have a pulse. She doesn't start breathing, but you see some of her you see her pigment get a little bit darker. It's sort of like an off pink. It gets into a little bit more of a harsh pink, getting towards red. Can you give me either a nature or a medicine check?
Okay. Let me just check which one is better. They'll give different results, or they're gonna be the same?
They'll give you different things.
Okay. I think they're both pretty shit. We'll do
This
nature. Yeah, we'll do nature. Not 16. 13.
So, as far as you can tell, that is a bottle that is something that her body is doing. She doesn't have a heartbeat. She is not breathing, but that is something. That's
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god.
I'm glad he said that. I was going to say something.
He left at the right time. Wow. Ain't that a kick in the head?
She's small, so you don't use a ton. You don't use a lot of the potion.
I'm gonna use a little bit of the body one.
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna be a cocktail. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die.
Well, these are all positive effects.
These are all positive effects.
However, they're negative ones.
You are. Keep in mind, you are. Well, actually. Okay, so you.
I'll keep that in mind then.
Sorry. You feed Tippy some of it. At this point, you are about halfway through that bottle.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Is it?
Being
Is
passed.
Tippy alive? Yes.
So
Does she live?
you pour down her throat. What? Did Tippy take any damage during that fight?
Well, I don't think she did, and then I healed her with the healing pair.
So any little like nicks and bruises on her body that you can see, heal.
Thanks, man.
Give me actually. So any little like nicks and bruises on her body, heal. She's still out.
Well, that's a shame. I guess we're gonna bury her here.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna carry around a dead body with me. I'll tell everyone else when she's getting buried. She's getting buried to the left here.
Damn.
Oh.
Well, shit. It was nice playing with you.
Yeah.
I guess that is the
We don't
logical
know.
thing to
We
do.
don't know that.
We do not know that she can come back from this.
Yeah, I'm not using that. Not
She
using that.
seems
Not using
completely
that.
dead.
Not using that.
Yep. Well, we had her for a day and she died. Damn. This is why we can't have
Like a
This-
fat fish.
this is why we can't have nice things. Cause they die in a
So
day.
Stu, what do you do?
500 gold.
I'm seeing if I'm willing to risk anything else.
Is Tippy worth this? That's
Yes.
what he's asking.
Well, she's
himself
definitely
right
not
now.
this thing, but I'm wondering if I try the other things.
Vico gonna feel we buried Tippy.
Spirit,
Yeah.
you get a little nudge in the back of your mind from Friendo.
Okay.
That is pretty much telling you. He essentially he says to you, "Do not worry." That's it.
So I worry about what? I don't know. I'm worrying about right now.
Don't worry. Oh, so don't worry about the attacks on the Dragon Village? Okay, bury Tippy.
Fight right
So
now.
what the fuck did I miss?
Tippy dead.
Tippy's
your
dead,
funeral.
dude.
Well, I'm aware
find out.
Tippy's
Tippy's getting a
dead.
burial. Tippy's getting a burial.
Well, if I assume Spirit's smart enough to know what he's talking about. If I'm being told not to worry about it,
You should definitely worry about it.
Yeet, Tippy.
I don't know. I'll just put like Tippy in my bag or something for now. Like, I don't fucking know.
Oh
Damn.
god.
She was already in there like before when she was
You
alive.
put Tippy's lifeless body in your bag.
Yeah,
Fold
Bear
it
I
up.
don't know.
The bear trap activates.
I don't know. Tippy takes 1d4 damage.
Next
Yeah,
time
man.
I get hungry.
But she's unconscious, it's automatic crit.
Oh, sorry. Oh, she takes 1d4 doubled.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Couldn't kill her. Oh no.
Oh no, my Plans.
All right. So Spirit puts Tippy's body in his bag.
Yeah.
Everyone else is kind of preoccupied. So what are you gonna do now?
Bury the body.
Just go over with the group. Like,
All right.
that problem solved. Now we need to move on to the big Kalak problem.
Yeah,
He's dead.
We walk back over. Vico
the
still
big
clutching his several broken
colock-sized
ribs.
problem.
Spirit, do you have anything that can help Vico? I don't happen to have any potions or anything on me.
No, not much. Here, Vico. Takes out a pear. Eat one of these.
I'm sorry, a pear.
Yes, it is. It's a quite large pear.
You're better than Bruce on this one, you know.
Yes.
What? Well, how much is the pair?
Don't worry, it doesn't.
It's one hit die.
Miracles.
It's one hit die. Oh, I
It's
get
a
to
hit
choose which hit die.
You do get to choose.
Oh, D10.
Yes.
Rolls a 1.
D20.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
So
Damn.
I'm back up at 29 health.
Almost as much as Erin.
You
Out of
bite into
70.
the pear. You bite into the pear, and it juices in your mouth. And you feel your body starting to sort of piece itself back together. It helps. You're still in a lot of pain. That you got hit hard. You had like a tree felled on you, but it does help.
Are you both okay?
Not really.
I'm fine.
Let me see if I can help a little bit more with that. I'm going to use my ASMR healing on Vico. 7 hit points.
That's actually starting to add up.
29 plus 7.
It's like
Almost past my max.
40
I'm at
something.
36.
36.
Nope.
Yeah. No. Yep. Nope. I'm stupid.
29 plus 7. That's like
I don't know
40
why.
something.
I added a 1.
It's at
on the
least
already. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Thank you, Tadriel. So, can we all agree there's no way to go after that dragon?
Well, no. We can still
Not in the-
continue.
Not in the
But
current state, at least.
No.
yeah, we
I'm
can't
not-
do
I'm
much.
not in a
if we
state to fight a
backtrack at
dragon.
this point, I don't think we'll survive.
No, I don't think we will. Oh, fuck.
And if we
I
go
think
after
for
the
the-
dragon, which was likely deeper in the Feywild, and we will encounter more of this, we will not survive.
We
Especially
need
right now.
rest.
Well, we could, we can go to the city. I believe this trail possibly will lead us there. And hire a guide or something. Someone to help us get through this, place to get back our friend.
I mean, even if we hired a guide or something, we don't know where the dragon took Clark.
Did you
We know
see
the
where
direction.
he went?
We know the direction he went in.
That's all we have. That's all we can go off of. We can ask around maybe to, find this.
Prepared to locate him.
Yeah, find this
I'm sure
down.
we can. I'm sure in the days coming we can get the information needed.
Yes. We are on a time crunch, so
Yeah.
we must
Yes.
keep pushing forward. So,
Oh, somebody get me up.
yes.
Yes.
I've got you. I'm helping him up now.
Oh,
So, in any case, where's Tippy?
Yes, I was about to ask the
Oh,
same thing.
Very tired. She's resting in my bag right now.
Yeah, I feel that. I myself am
Not
tired.
sleeping at all.
Do you think
Good.
she needs some water? I mean, it has been quite a while, I feel like, unless she's found some water out here.
It's currently 3:30 in the morning.
yeah.
And she
I'm sure she's
didn't
fine.
get your cup last night.
I did have a fight.
You did
So,
have a fight.
She had a pair though, and
Do
a
we
pair
want
is
to
a lot of water. Boom. Yeah.
Oh, I did.
do we want to short rest real quick and then continue forward?
That's all we really can do.
I
How long is a
guess.
short rest?
An hour.
My God, Tippy's alive!
Okay, so you all are gonna take a short rest here
Yeah, I think
and
so.
then move out. So
Yeah.
it's currently 3:30. So at 4:30.
Power.
So at 4:30 a.m. y'all are gonna head out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I rolled a
So
10 on a hit die.
Let's
I'm not-
go.
I didn't need to roll anything. 'Cause I was
I am sad because now this means I don't get any more spell slots.
I'm gonna use up 5 hit die.
I have 4 ice knives left in me, boys. I don't even have a counter spell left, which is not good.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I tried for as long as possible to save my level 3 spell slot so I'd always have a counter spell. But no, that didn't happen in that fight.
23.
Aaron is
Wow.
too. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
44 after using all
Aaron is 3
die.
counter spells because he gets them
Yeah,
back on
that's
short
it.
rest.
I'm back
Nice.
up at 53 health. Hold on. I'm still
I'm
rolling
after
all
losing
my...
health.
I'm using all of my hit die at this fucking point, dog. Jesus.
Jesus, Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse!
Jesse.
58. I am now officially out of fighter heal die. Hit die.
L.
Yeah.
Officially
Very,
out of
very much L.
Yeah. That the
At least you
D10.
can die on
Yeah.
D6s.
So I'm back up at 66, and I'm gonna save my 2 monk hit die. Plus...
Alright.
No, fuck me.
Yeah. And then I guess we just head out.
So
66.
Just follow this trail.
so Tippy.
An hour's passed?
So you wake up in a dark place. You're not sure
You're-
where you are.
You're in
It
hell.
feels familiar. It's warm in here.
Tippy just has.
There's
like
a
this.
lot of junk underneath you. It would seem it's a lot of random stuff. It is pitch
Spirit's a
black.
hoarder.
You're not. We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now we
No,
can.
no,
I can hear you.
I want to feel around.
You feel around. You feel like some like weather above you and around you, and you do feel. You do feel like a slot that would probably that you can feel sort of the outside air through.
I want a 15-foot jump out.
Okay, so
He carries back and
At least Sean recognized you.
so Spirit, what are you doing?
Well, I'm probably trying to repair the mess that was my sketchbook, and you know, just fucking salvage whatever you can after a gallon of water was dropped on it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You're doing that. It is covered in water. You might be able to dry it out over the next few days and get it working better again. But you're really not sure. And then the latch on your bag just pops open as a pink blur comes flying out of it. Because of having to jump into it to open the latch, you don't go that high up, but you do get a solid like 5 feet into the air and then flop onto the ground because it made you lose balance.
Yeah.
Tippy!
It's 50 guys.
She's
I'm back
awake.
from the dead.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, what?
Wait, what?
the what?
What?
Weren't you just asleep in Spirit's bag?
I
I
believe
was
that's what we
dead.
call a
I
joke.
died. But it's okay, I'm all better now. And look,
Looks at-
Spirit
looks
gave
at
me some of my
Tippy.
color back.
Looks at Tippy and looks at Spirit.
You know, it was
She's
me.
not a loss,
What
so...
is happening?
I believe
I
she's
don't really care to
joking.
explain too much.
She's actually more pink than she used to be. She's
Yeah.
Why do you? What?
Why are you the way
Did
you
sleep,
are?
Maybe?
I hate this.
Spirit, can we?
Fuck.
What? She was just napping in your bag, right?
Yes.
Nice.
You.
It's
I thought I didn't understand what a joke was, but you people seem very
Spirit.
hard on.
Napping permanently.
Spirit.
Maybe you're right. You're probably right. I don't. I'm tired. This.
Yes.
This.
My banjo.
What about it?
Can I have my banjo?
I don't have your banjo.
We
He has
left
to have my
it.
banjo because I don't have my banjo.
We left it back there.
Well, no, he would have woken up before the hour ended,
Oh, yeah, I guess
before
so.
the short rest, because it was an hour, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
then,
is
yeah.
the very end of the short rest.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the very end of it.
Alright.
Oh, okay, so where's my banjo?
Trahant is firewood.
It's
Static.
Spirit. If you
Static?
had to logically guess, it probably came off of her while she was out in your bag.
I mean, if she was, if it, like, what I was imagining is that, I mean,
That's
I
a
can't
good
imagine
point.
she was
Actually-
holding it when she died. It's probably on the ground somewhere
It's
outside.
not very important. I just want my banjo.
I think it's actually where Spirit is right now.
I think it is actually pretty important. Yeah.
Now,
It's actually.
for now, yes.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, we are. Yes.
Like, it's just on the ground where she
Actually, that is a
collapsed.
good
I
point.
wouldn't imagine I picked it up.
Correct. So Tippy, do you like look around for it, or are you literally just like, Spirit, where's my banjo?
Yeah, I say banjo.
I don't have your banjo.
Alright, now I'll look around for it, I guess.
Now I'm pissed.
It's on the ground where you collapsed.
Okay, I scamper over to it.
I half her over to it.
Now, if I remember correctly, my banjo lets me fly.
Whoa. Oh,
Huh?
I'm sorry. What?
Wait, is the tower
Hold
still
on.
up?
It lasts
half of it.
24 hours.
Half of it's still
It
standing.
got
Half of it's there.
half of it is still there. The top, the second floor has been knocked clean off and is in rubble next to it.
So it's not that high up.
No, it's only about 6 feet, 8 feet.
Okay, I want to grab my banjo, and then I want to scamper over, and then I want to jump on top of the rubble.
All right, you do so.
Okay, I
Wow,
scamper, I
this
grab my
is gonna be
banjo, I run up. Okay, everybody, listen up. We gotta get
not even.
going, and we gotta get going good.
Thank you,
So
Tippy.
let's do it.
Little frog.
Very
And
motivational.
Falknir, can I have some water again?
Can I put you on the stream?
Yes, you can have some water. I use minor conjuration and make a 1 gallon mug and put the 1 gallon of water from the canter in it. Here you are.
Yes, and I jump down. Okay, also, just so everyone knows, Tippy's gonna be infinitely more optimistic now.
Nice.
Shit.
We could always, we legitimately, we could always use that in this fucking party. So
Okay, and I want to jump in the cup.
Boing.
jump
Into the cup.
in the keg.
Yeah.
Someone
Can
else
you
can
carry
hold
my
that.
cup?
Someone else can hold that cup.
I'll hold it.
Thank you.
Tadriel, you are now holding a gallon of water with a small frog in it.
Can you carry my banjo too?
I mean, the cup itself weighs less than 10 pounds. Actually, I can make it weigh whatever I want it to weigh.
Make it weigh 1 billion pounds.
Or it has to be less
Carry
than
the
10
limit.
pounds. It has to be less than 10. It has to be less than 10 pounds. But I can make it weigh
Disappointing.
anything. So I could just make it weigh like a
Point.
pound.
0.1 pounds.
0.1 pounds
It's
for the
made
cup,
of-
however much a gallon of water weighs.
It's
Yeah.
made of aerogel.
Like it?
Yeah. You can just see through it.
It actually has negative weight.
Holy shit.
It actually
made
tries
of
to float
antimatter?
up.
It's made of
What's up?
it's made of antimatter. As
It's
soon as
Stephen
anything
Kramer's
touches
wet
it, it
dream.
explodes.
Dude, it's Stephen Kramer's
He
wet
died.
dream. It does not abide by the laws of gravity.
That being said,
Literally. It's,
okay, Tippy is now in a cup. Tadriel is now carrying the cup.
This is the cup.
This is the cup.
Jump in the keg.
Yo. Hey.
Ooh, you. 2 more days from now is Nero's birthday. Woo, 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 woo.
Pardon me.
Oh, right.
How many of us know that?
Just
Vico.
the,
Not it.
the trio, yeah.
Leave the
Probably
awesome
just the
trio.
Just the Sims.
I thought we
Yeah.
moved past using such hurtful terminology as that, Garrison.
One of the blueberry ones.
It's been a while. I thought I'd do a callback.
Bring it back.
The Sim Squad.
The Sim Squad.
The Simp
I don't
Coven.
like it. It's just fine.
The squad.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
Let's get going. As Nero gets up and with her armor now on.
y'all head out. Y'all continue following the trail that leads to the capital of the region. Y'all are still about a day and a half away. It is currently still dark out.
I'll cast
and-
light.
Mia casts light on herself, making it just easier for herself and I suppose Tippy to see. And
Tippy!
I think everyone else has dark vision.
Take
So.
the example.
Well, Nero has dark vision, but
Yeah.
sorry. Making it easier for everyone to see. And you all get back on the road.
I don't know. No.
Okay, so y'all are currently here. Yeah, okay. So,
Oh, fuck yeah, we're out of the swamps.
yeah.
Oh, you have no idea how relieved I am.
Yeah, y'all got out of the swamps last session, and
Last
then that was y'all were. It is now more of a forested area than it is swampland. There are the weather here. All things considered, while the wildlife may be an absolute bitch to deal with, the actual weather is great.
Absolutely
vacation home.
gorgeous.
It's just nice and
I just
cool.
remembered something.
Doesn't really rain that often.
Just remember
Which
something.
What do you remember?
what would that be?
I didn't remember to use my fucking bird glove on the dragon.
That would
Oh
have
my
been.
god!
What's
Dragon
Oh
the
my...
Dragons have a lot of charisma, so that would have been
They
difficult.
do, and they all that'll be a
But
wisdom.
if that worked, that would have been cracked.
That would
That
be
would've been
cracked.
so
You would
fun.
have died.
So
Well,
he has
you
a
would have
glove.
died.
He has a glove that essentially allows him to anything with a flying speed. He can attempt to charm it, and once it is charmed in that way, it isn't like actually charmed, but he's able to control their actual like movement for like a minute.
Interesting.
Holy crap! You can make him go up
wait
and
for
then
a
straight down.
Yeah, just go up.
And kill Kalak too.
I don't know if it would have worked just because a lot of fey creatures are just completely immune to charm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and also probably would have very high saving throws being a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
But could you imagine how sick that would seem?
That would
The
be
dragon
so
flies away with Kalak, and you just
say
put your
no.
hand out, and it starts descending.
You just
Like,
Darth
who's the
Vader,
force on?
like yeah.
Fucking
You try to fly away, just.
fucking Star Killer just bringing down the fucking...
Huge Starbreaker.
Imagine
Alright.
Starbreaker.
So, is there anything that y'all want to do while y'all are on the road for the next day?
On the road game.
You can be walking.
Wait,
Can I rest?
Not during the day.
Yeah, can we rest tonight and not be...
I could rest.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, we're walking, so.
Unfortunately, you cannot sleep while you are walking.
Sure, I can. It's called being a sleepwalker.
Michael, it's called I've robbed several banks and I'm now a wanted criminal in 7 states
What?
during
How did
when
I-
I'm asleep.
Wow,
Guys, is it that bad if we take a long rest? I mean,
we were trying to, man.
Y'all have been
It's not
trying
for
to the
lack
last
of
2 nights.
trying.
Y'all have been trying to the last 2 nights. They've been interrupted.
no one sleep outside the tower. Everyone sleep in the tower. If we hear a knocking, ignore it.
But then they break down the tower.
You realize if y'all just ignored the Trahant last night, it probably
Yeah,
would have
right, yeah.
destroyed the tower
There
with you in
was
it.
a part of me
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
like,
talking
thinking,
more
like,
about the
if
chicken.
Spirit hadn't
And
shot
the chicken
first.
things broke the door down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They broke the door down.
There was like a part of me that was like thinking to myself, am I going against my oath by hurting these things? Because I feel like this would not have happened if Spirit
I don't
didn't
know.
shoot them.
Self-preservation, my man. Self-preservation
Wait.
takes front and center of everything.
I have it's
Guys, where are we going?
A moral
would-
code doesn't
here.
mean much if you're dead.
I
Yeah, but
understand.
now that your boy's gone,
We just follow the trail and hope
Yeah,
that it
we're
leads us to
following the
capital.
trail that he was leading us on.
Yeah.
we gotta go get our friend, guys.
Tippy.
We're in no state to get him.
Tippy, fighting those trees, I had at least 3 broken ribs and a concussion, and by the end of it, Nero was just out.
Wait, Vico, can I tell you a secret?
Sure, Tippy.
Wait, I only want to tell this to David. I'm just gonna
in
bet.
his ear.
You mean Daniel? I thought you were gaslighting me, Matthew!
But he's gaslighted himself into thinking that.
Actually, he said Derek.
Derek.
No! No! No!
He said
I call
Dallas.
Vico over and I whisper what I just sent to him.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta get Discord up.
Oh, I should probably send it to Michael too.
Yeah, probably. That would
Yeah,
be.
I
that
probably
would
shouldn't
be
hide
nice.
things from the DM.
Yeah,
You
probably.
should hide certain things from the DM.
I look at Tippy, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean, Tippy?
It's okay, Vico, it's okay.
Am I still holding her in the cup while this is happening?
Yes, I'm leaning
Yes.
over the cup.
You're drinking lean? What?
Wait, Tippy's a lean fiend? It explains the color! It all makes sense now! Hey, yo.
Is that lean? Is that lean?
Am I just holding Tippy and she's just like
fucking
telling
love
secrets to
Lee.
Vico?
I'm fucking...
Yes.
It's just I show speed, just...
I went to the heart after.
Yeah, I say that.
With piece of the heart.
And I respond with, Tippy, what the fuck does that even mean?
Oh, man.
Angry
It's okay,
face.
you'll find
Stop
out.
saying dumbass things. You're not even making any sense.
You're gonna find out really soon, Vico, don't worry.
I don't want to find out soon, Tippy. I don't
it's
want
okay.
to.
No, trust me, Vico, it's okay.
I don't think it's okay.
Vico,
Please.
Tippy, there's another issue with us going to fight a dragon than just.
No, that's not what he's talking
you
about,
saw.
Falknir.
I don't care if that's not what he's talking about. I really don't want to know what he's talking
Gee.
about based on what you're saying.
G.
She?
She?
dude,
Tippy is female.
I forgot.
He's a little girl.
Oh.
The Gorls.
Goyle.
Tippy-esque squirrel.
The girl.
The world.
Where's the girl?
Where's the girl?
Where's
The word.
Anyways, we continue moving
Alright.
forward.
I
So,
wish I summoned my familiar or something.
Ah,
could
you
sleep on.
stupid bitch.
so y'all keep walking. By the time it is sundown, you are exhausted. The trail leads on. It's starting to get dark again after a full day of just traveling. You know, based off of the map that Kalak showed you, you aren't sure exactly where you are because you don't have a map anymore. Kalak showed you all the map.
Yep.
But he had it. So, y'all, by your estimate, you can probably say you're maybe a half a day from the capital, but you really aren't sure.
Just gotta hope.
What are y'all doing?
Studying up camp, man.
That's all we can do.
Long rest.
We're gonna long rest.
While
right before, okay, so I'm gonna do something that I felt like I should have done like the previous times, which is why I said Spirit, I'm helping with watch next time. Like Tadriel is going to check the campsite with detect good and evil.
Alright. What does that do again exactly?
Basically, it can detect any extraplanar creatures.
Hey, fiend,
Michael.
so
How do you feel
I'm
about that,
dead. All
DM?
those things.
Like all the
So-
all the fae, so I can know if there are fae hiding around us.
Okay, so y'all are setting up. Y'all are like getting camp out, getting ready. Tadriel, you cast Detect Good and Evil, and you realize, huh, that's weird. You look up, and
The dragon's there.
there, in sort of
the
the,
dragon is there.
in the trees above your camp, there
Fucking
appears
door.
to be some kind of fey creature, but what you're looking at appears to just be like vines growing over the trees. But it's different from like the other vines that are throughout the
Oh, we just had a
Flora.
setup here, did we?
Looks like I can see like this like contrast against it and the other vines. How big is this like one vine? Is
So it is a So what you're looking at, it is the vines that are currently sort of above y'all's area. You see, they're definitely thicker than normal vines, and they appear to be almost see-through to a certain extent. Additionally, you're pretty sure you just saw one move.
Okay. I'm gonna alert everyone right now. Like Tadriel just like looks at you like alarmed face, like his eyes are like flashlights. You say, look above you. The vines are moving and they are fey.
Alright.
That's interesting.
Summon Axe.
Wait, Michael, do you think that Tippy would know what these are?
You roll nature. You are an inhabitant of the... Well, you're an inhabitant of the swamps, so it's less likely, but you might.
Can Erin
Can I just-
also
Yes.
roll something?
Aaron can also
Can I
roll
just-
nature.
Can I just throw acid at it and then just it be done with?
You'll be attached to an even bigger
Yo,
tree.
we got a 4.
And almost see-through ones.
I could just cover the whole tree in acid. Just
saying.
I thought that would kill it for some reason.
I would
Tippy
hope
got a
so.
13.
Spirit turned into Tom Hardy Bane for a second.
I'm gonna say that one time Tippy, in her travels, saw someone who... Tippy probably came across someone who was, like, taking a nap under a tree, and you saw that vines, kind of similar to these ones, had, like, grown around their, like, legs and arms, and they were still asleep. That's probably as much experience as Tippy would have.
Fucking run.
Guys, I've seen these before.
Yeah, Stippy. What did they look like? What did they do?
They hug you in your sleep.
Hug you in your
Okay,
sleep.
we're leaving.
Let's just keep going. Till we find a better spot.
I only have one use of this left.
How long does it last? Did you turn it off? Did you like actually turn it off?
The last 10 minutes.
Did you actually turn it off when you warned us?
I didn't like
or-
turn it off. Like no, like I said, like you see like the flashlights shooting out of Tadriel's eyes.
Oh, you
Like,
just
I
turned it
started
look
looking
at
at it. It was still like active when Tadriel was like talking to y'all.
Oh wait, can we walk until he doesn't see anything?
Yeah, I was kind of asking that. Like, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. But did you
Well,
turn
like,
it
if
off?
it's
I'm asking.
There's no reason you couldn't.
Going.
Yeah. We just keep going. We just find a different spot.
If we find something in the next 10 minutes.
Yes.
Alright, so
I'm sure that
y'all,
thing will just follow us anyways.
Nah, I doubt
so,
it.
y'all pick up camp. That takes maybe like 4 minutes to get everything back up that y'all were setting up. And you get back on the road, just get away from that thing. As y'all are traveling, you do, Tadriel, now that you have this on while you're walking, you do see a couple of those sort of throughout the forest. You are able to actually like sort of pick them out. And you all move to an area. It does not appear to follow you. You do see it move in your direction while y'all are walking away, but it seems like it's too slow to follow you. As y'all are walking away, y'all move out until you get to a spot where y'all are out of range of any that you may come across, and start setting up camp again.
Oh.
They don't seem to. They seem like they just kind of move a bit sluggishly. We should probably still, spirit Erin, watch for the night.
Of
Just
course.
think it's,
Not like I sleep.
and we are very grateful for your contribution last night.
Indeed.
Don't thank me.
Let's get some rest, hopefully.
Michael, is there mud nearby? Or like watery dirt?
Y'all are out of the swamp, so no, not really.
Yeah. That's why I think it's funny.
My only
Disappointed.
form of enjoyment gone.
Oh shit.
Gosh,
Random
mean,
puddles of
there's
mud.
You enjoyed the people here.
There's no
Oh, I do.
there's no reason that you can.
That said that.
You guys are all my big puddles of mud, and I love you all.
Wow.
That-
That's
really nice.
surprisingly
Thank you.
heartfelt.
I like that. Can I give Tippy a hug?
kills her,
Ah!
breaks her spine in half.
By this point, the cup has dissipated. At some point, the cup dissipated in
Yeah,
your
the
arm.
cup is gone
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I'm just sitting on his shoulder.
Tadriel was walking, and the cup just dissipated, and all the water just spilled down his front.
Yeah.
And that's why I wasn't holding that cup.
You did.
Before Vico settles into sleep, he's gonna talk to the spirit boy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
We set up tower and all that.
No, we
there-
can't.
There's,
we don't
he
have any
doesn't
spell
have the
slots.
spell. He doesn't have the spell slots left to cast it, so y'all do not have a house tonight. Y'all are roughing it. Y'all have
We're going back to the way we used to do things.
y'all. A lot of the party has
Before the
sleeping
luxury
bags. I imagine Tippy probably doesn't have a sleeping bag, or does she?
I don't.
Yeah, Tippy does not have a sleeping bag, so I don't know where Tippy's staying. But I
I'm
mean,
gonna talk
Tippy
to Volker
yourself.
about that.
Lend Tippy my pillow.
Okay. Also,
he uses a
like,
mattress.
I'm gonna. Actually, I can say this later when we actually go to bed. We can do character interactions first.
I'm gonna
Long
walk up.
rest, long rest.
I'm gonna walk up to Spirit.
He's like fiddling with his water sodden.
Oh no.
It's probably it's dry by this point, but you can tell that like it's got water all over it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of mildew.
Yeah, no,
in it.
it's like
Yeah.
once paper gets water on it, it warps and that shape just never goes
Yeah.
away. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna walk up to him just. So, Spirit, I was thinking about it today, and I wanted to check in on you.
Checking on me.
Yeah, more specifically, how you're handling the whole your homelands being attacked thing.
There's nothing I can do about it, so I shouldn't worry too much about it.
I just wanted to make sure you were all right, because
It's
I
fine.
think after a while, I think we can consider ourselves friends, and friends check up on each other. I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Yeah, so thank you for doing that. You're certainly quite a talented fighter yourself, Vico.
I wouldn't say last fight, but I think I would tend to agree with you for majority. Thank you, Spirit. And you're quite a talented spellcaster.
Unfortunately so, yes.
Hopefully we can get a good night's rest tonight, so.
I'll try and make sure that nothing attacks us again. Hopefully I can deal with it by myself.
Fingers crossed. And Vico is gonna go collapse and fall asleep.
I'm gonna talk to Falknir.
Okay.
Hey, Falknir, can you spray that? Can you spray that grass over there and make a muddy puddle?
I think it's gonna be a bit more water than a muddy puddle. If you're looking for some water to sleep in or something, we could just dig a small hole and fill that with water if you want. That way you're a bit more submerged.
A literal watery grave.
That's awesome, Falknir. That's so nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I dig a hole before bed.
It doesn't have to be big.
No, I know.
She is literally a foot and a half.
Is Falknir-
Depending on how hard the ground is, I want to use my dagger, to just get a general shape carved up in the ground, and then just start pulling out from that area, and then afterwards just use the 1 gallon from the decanter.
Alright, you dig out a roughly 1 gallon sized hole in the ground. It doesn't take you that long because it is Tippy sized. So, after maybe 10 minutes of digging, you've got a hole big enough. Pour the water in. Tippy now has her own personal cold water jacuzzi.
I want to swan dive in.
Swanton bomb?
It's
Yes.
keep in mind, it's the size of like you. So if you swan dive into it, you'll probably hit your head on the bottom.
Michael, I'm very excited about my pool.
Okay.
Very,
Tippy-
very excited.
Swan dives in and
Tippy, no.
knocks her head on the bottom.
Oh no, Tippy loses consciousness.
Get
Oh,
me down
Tippy.
again.
Tippy, you
dies
take
again.
all bludgeoning damage
Oh my
as you
God.
bonk your head on the bottom.
That's
of
like half her health.
Tippy.
She's dead.
Oh, holy
again,
shit, Tippy's
You,
dead.
you
Where
give
is
yourself
Tippy?
a small injury. So y'all are currently in a more global map.
Okay, I'll
But
just
that-
remember it as sub 1.
So
I'm okay. Good night, everybody.
Alright.
Good night, Tippy.
I go to the other side of the clearing from Tippy and set up my bed.
Wise
And then,
decision.
right before I go to bed, Michael, I'm gonna summon my familiar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my familiar circle around us in the sky and keep like an aerial watch.
okay. Do so. He's circling around. He'll call out if he sees anything.
Okay, I'm going pee break.
Be break.
Okay.
Tadriel's just running through prayers. Michael, are any religious holidays coming up?
Nero's
Nero's
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, they shut the fuck up.
Not really. Nero's birthday is coming up. It's not tomorrow, but it is the next day.
It's because now it's the 6th, right? So it's 2 days from now, right? No, 1 day, because she's the 7th. And we still don't have a birthday for Uriel, guys! We don't have a birthday for Uriel!
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god, every time.
So yeah, I guess it is actually
Every
tomorrow
time.
then.
Every time.
That being said-
Let's see. Well, let me make sure. Because
Yeah,
last
'cause-
session ended the morning of the 5th. Today is now the evening of the 5th, going into the morning of the 6th. Unless
so-
going into the morning of the 6th, unless there's a combat, Michael, and then it's like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning again.
So
Funny.
Bless you.
So yeah, so it's not tomorrow. It is the next day. It is Nero's birthday. But
'Cause
there's
it's currently
not
the
a
5th.
real religious holidays in this part of the year. That's going to be more towards the sort of second half of the year and the very beginning of the year.
Fuck.
Thank you.
I'm trying to keep track of everyone's birthdays. I think I'm gonna take everyone's birthdays and just put them into my phone. That way I can just look at them. Instead of having to scroll through the entire list. Like, I'm gonna keep them on the list because it's nice to have on the list, but it's just to make it easier. Vico's birthday comes up in like 2 weeks. Spirit's birthday comes up like a week after that. I think Spirit's birthday is almost exactly a week after mine, because his is the 27th and I'm the 14th, so it's almost exactly a week, I think. Or no, a
Good job,
little
you
over a
man.
week.
No,
A little over a week,
it's just under 2.
just under 2. Look, there's a reason I'm
Oh, I'm
taking
in the
Cal
same month. I'm nearly 40 days after Nero's birthday.
Wow.
We're not approaching
D&D.
Erin's birthday for a while.
Wow, D&D.
So
Yes.
This is D&D.
okay,
This is
so
correct, D&D.
is that everything?
Wait, I thought this was Pathfinder.
All right.
Wait, we're
Oh,
playing
shit,
Pathfinder
guys.
2nd edition right now, guys?
Well, while everyone's asleep, when everyone has gone to sleep,
Alright.
Spirit is gonna go to Erin, and he's gonna be like,
You're a sussy boy.
no, he's not gonna say that.
We're past that at this point.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm aware.
different person.
Different person.
Mhm, mhm.
Different
New
person.
beginnings. To new beginnings.
Yeah, like Erin's been teaching me every night. But
Yeah, we've been keeping up with that.
Professor, I
Abigail from
realize that I might be holding something of a bit extreme value and potency on me that maybe not one person should be holding. I'm gonna take out one of the potions. I think it would be best that someone else carry some of these, so that if someone was able to take the items of another person, they wouldn't be able to get all of them. And to be perfectly honest, you're the only person here that I can fully trust.
What exactly are potions?
So what he takes out, you recognize it.
Yo, static,
It's
static.
from when y'all were in Valindra's little torture house. The room with the Goliaths that had these different sort of curses and shit going on with them, and there were all the different potions on the table.
Yeah.
And at some point, y'all look back and they were all gone. And they were really powerful and probably really expensive as well. He takes out one of those.
Oh,
Yes.
that's where there's one.
Yes, all in my bag right now.
I see. Do I remember what effects they have? Or did we...
You weren't able to...
Yeah, these were the
You
ones
weren't
that we
able
had to combine in certain ways.
Yeah, so you weren't able to quite crack all of them.
Yeah, he was.
The green ones would heal a specific aspect of the person's existence. The red ones would harm. You weren't sure what the blue ones would do.
Okay. Did you figure out their effects?
Not the majority of them. I've personally used the one that restores the mind, and I've helped Vico with the one that restores the body, and I used a little bit on the restoring the soul on Tippy, but I haven't used any of the harms, or the blue potions.
I see. Okay.
Yes. I thought it'd be a good idea that someone else also holds some of these.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate your trust in me. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to physically back it up. Should we be in a situation where we're having things stolen from us, I'm not confident in my ability to prevent that.
Well,
although I will hold on to a few of them for you.
well, at least in combat you've never been severely injured.
I do tend to stay in the back lines, so
Yes.
my caution might prove handy. Which ones would you have me take?
I'm just gonna send you the ones that I send to you. Because Michael told me I know that the blue ones accelerate, so I've already written that down.
Accelerate what?
The thing.
Your mom.
They accelerate the thing.
potion. Depends on the potion.
Accelerate the mind, accelerate the... Oh, wait, then we can kill Tippy faster with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Accelerate the
That's what
body.
we were saying.
The blue one is lean.
I fucking love lean.
I fucking
Just
love
one sip.
lean.
Just one sip.
Okay, let me add these.
Wait, what happens when you
That's what I was
combine
saying
the
before.
blue ones and
Tippy-
the red ones?
That's what I was saying. Tippy drinks the accelerate body, just fucking ages and disintegrates.
Mrs. Stark, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
I don't feel so good, Mr.
Oh.
Spirit.
All of those are 3 pounds for encumbrance sake.
Okay.
Aaron's furrow back cracks from the weight of the potion.
I don't think I'm that weak as far as that goes. My constitution's terrible, but my strength is average.
Well, if
Old
you
man
need me
strength
to
is
carry
real.
something,
Old man strength
if you
is
need me to
real.
carry something, I just lost a lot of weight.
Let's look at Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah,
Steiner.
That's not old man strength.
Ben.
Yeah.
If there's not something there, I assume it's full.
Yeah, The first one's the only one that's been
Got it.
touched at all.
Touched.
Yep.
Well,
Add item to my.
Wow. That's not the kind of humor we do on this show.
Something kind of humor we do on the show.
How about
Oh,
another
show.
joke, Spirit?
I think we had enough of your jokes.
We had enough of your jokes. What do you get when you cross a racist dragonborn with a Goliath who was abducted from his home? I'll tell you what you get. You get the best father-son duo in the galaxy.
all right. So
Yeah.
I hate you. So spirit gives you those potions.
Yep.
And is it long rest time?
Yes.
Is it long rest time?
Fucking swear,
Michael, please.
Michael,
Michael, I will do unspeakable things to your lower body if you let us rest. Please.
Unspeakable. I don't know. That doesn't.
I will help. Okay, so
Sloppy toppy, Michael.
so Erin, while
Yes.
you are
Fuck my ass.
spending your night, you have, for the first time in a hot minute, you have another vision.
Ooh, fun.
Wacky.
So,
Wacky, man.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Uh-oh.
Poopy.
so as you are sitting there watching over Vico, working on whatever it is, you sort of white out, and you are. It's different from your normal visions. In all of your other visions, you were back in the cave, and it sort of offered something to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it sort of gave you knowledge in exchange for something. In this one, it's a bit different. It's short. You have this vision of Tadriel, and he is wielding a sword that appears to be made entirely of light. And the hilt has several gemstones inside of it. And you then see Tadriel get hit by some kind of like invisible force. And the gemstones scatter. And you essentially just have this vision of following one of them as it follows and embeds itself in the back of the dragon you just saw. Oh.
Prophecies.
And that is it.
Right when I wake up, I can. I usually don't like. I don't usually read too much into these visions, like, as Erin, because I know that I'm missing a lot of information. However, I have enough information at this point to figure out that this is probably actually important. So, and something we can work towards. So, I immediately go to Spirit, and I say, Spirit, I
Yes,
have an
Professor.
odd question. Might I employ your artistic abilities?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
And
pay
then
you
I will go ahead
commission.
and I'll describe in as much detail as I can the sword that I saw, and the gems.
Okay. So. Okay. Okay. You do so. Spirit.
Yes, Michael.
So are you going to try to essentially like draw what it is that he is describing to you?
You know what? No, I think I'm gonna to really try to sabotage the operation that's going on here. No, yeah, I'm gonna draw what he's describing.
Give me an insight roll to try and directly like use his words to try and get the image that he has in his head.
Okay.
And that will determine how well you are able to recreate it. Okay.
Yes, I would like to use my card.
Right.
Do I just pull it?
You have it in Roll20, so
So I have 2 cards.
you do.
Do I just take the first one? I haven't looked at what they are. Should I just take the first one?
Just pick one.
Okay, well it's an ace. They're both aces.
What?
They're both aces.
What?
Okay.
Both of my cards are aces.
I did say to pick one, but okay.
Pick the ace.
Okay. Well, that's not what I meant.
The ace of spades.
And I picked ace again.
I meant
spades.
I meant pick a card to flip, not flip both of them and pick which one you want. But
Michael, you're
First one
stupid.
was. Here, they're both aces. Boom. Doesn't matter.
The
Okay,
ace of
so-
spades.
that is great. Okay,
Ace of
so
Spades.
we're able to perfectly recreate what it is that Erin has in his brain.
Oh man.
Obviously not perfectly because it's not like you saw it,
Yeah.
but you're able to do a very good
His
representation of what he is describing.
And I look at it and I'm like, yep, that's the thing that I saw in my dream.
And why did you want me to draw this? Did you want it as a keepsake or something?
I had something of a vision while asleep. I saw Tadriel wielding that sword, and I figured before it leaves my head, I might as well get someone more skilled than I to
Words.
get it down on paper so that it's not only in my head. If that makes any sense.
Yes, it does.
Apologies for the slight rambling. I haven't slept in a while, so waking up's an odd experience.
Yes.
But yes, in the morning I'd quite like to show that to Tadriel and see if we can get any information about that, because I also saw one of those gemstones fall out and embed itself into the shapeshifter dragon.
That's quite odd.
It is indeed very odd, but if that can provide some lead or context, I'd quite like to pursue it.
Of course, yes.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Your artistic skills really have improved over the course of the time I've known you.
Well,
It's quite impressive.
I was never good at drawing landscapes, so... and that's all he seemed to draw.
Hitler.
A finest.
David!
That's rejected.
David?
That's rejected from art school.
David.
Exactly.
No.
Alright, German
projecting.
Alright.
The fuck?
So yeah, so Spirit.
Sorry,
And
Hail
you
Hydra.
continue your watch.
Yeah,
You continue
Hail
your
Hydra.
watch.
Mm-hmm.
In Spirit, you do throughout the night. You do see the occasional like snake or line or whatever, and you. Well, what? How would you handle it if you saw just like a snake just sort of like slithering up, like sneaky, sneaky, snake?
Just in the vines?
Either in the trees or just like on the ground.
I mean, if the snake's just vibing, like,
Whatever, man.
just whatever. If it gets too close,
Fireball.
No, I just like maybe like light on it and then firebolt if it gets even closer.
Alright. So, Spirit, you pass the night scaring off smaller critters throughout the forest, vaporizing the occasional snake.
It deserved it.
And
I hate snakes.
for once, since y'all have arrived at the Fae, y'all successfully sleep the night.
Oh, Michael!
Oh,
Next time I see you, you are getting mad head, dog. I mean,
The fuck up.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, it's
I-
not
I-
that
yeah,
seeing is
no,
zero.
I recover
all of
I
my
recovered the level of
spell
exhaustion, right?
You all can long rest. You do recover 1 level of exhaustion if you have any. I'm gonna
let's
go
go.
piss.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go.
I can finally not see a 0 next to every one of my spell slots except for level 1.
yeah, baby.
Garrison, can I say my theory?
What was that?
I think you saw the sword in the first session.
I probably did. I think I know it's the hilt that you carried around, right?
No, it was just the hilt I've been carrying around, and there've been just like random gemstones for it all over the dang place.
Yeah, I don't know if
Wondering how one got to the Fae.
yeah. I'm gonna grill you on that as soon as Michael gets back.
For real.
I'm so
Oh,
glad we got to sleep.
I know,
Sleep
right?
sounds amazing right now. I would love to go to sleep too right now.
I woke up from like a 3-hour nap at 7:30. I was like, we got a session in 30 minutes. Fuck.
Oh, you take nap. You're lucky you take nap.
I don't want to take naps. I was just laying in my bed and I just conked.
My
And again,
bad.
I
can't-
went to
I
sleep
can't
at
do
like
that.
3 o'clock this morning. So I mean, it wasn't.
The only time I've ever been able to do that is like during exam week at Jesuit. I don't know why, but whenever I come back from exams at Jesuit, I would just be able to take like an hour or two nap after I got home. But I can never do it any other time.
We'll do.
Yeah.
Cuddling makes nothing easier.
Oh, let's go.
I wonder if we stayed with the vines, if we would have had an encounter.
Oh
Yes,
god,
we were,
probably.
Probably.
We would have woken up and we all would have been like tied to the ground with our nutrients getting sucked out, being turned into Zetsus.
This is Michael rewarding the party for actually like
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
rewarding us for being like, fuck this shit.
actually paying attention to our surroundings for once. Thank you, Tadriel.
Just had a spell.
Tadriel's the only one who could have done it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we could have done perception checks and maybe have noticed.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but like perception's a lot more iffy because like what Tadriel did was
Yeah.
it was a definite like, okay,
That's a Fae.
it's like that's a fae, that's a fae, that's a fae.
It's hard to tell whether a vine is fey or just a vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Again, a
the trees are
slow-moving
covered in
vine.
vines.
Could just melt the whole
I
fucking.
literally stared at a tree end for an hour and thought it was a tree. Because it looks like a tree.
Yeah, because well, it is a tree until it
It is
unroots
a
itself.
tree. It is a tree with legs, but he can't see the legs because the legs
Look, guys,
underground.
I don't know how many times we have to keep saying it. Plants don't walk.
They don't.
They don't
Okay?
walk.
They don't walk.
Just don't.
They don't
This
walk,
is an
man.
established fact.
It
plants don't
is.
walk.
They don't
Plants don't
fucking walk.
Let's
Potatoes,
go. Oh, let's
potatoes
go,
don't
man.
walk. Okay, carrots
Yeah,
don't walk.
93, dude.
Have you guys
Trees
ever
definitely
done-
don't walk.
Y'all have done really well this section. Like, one, I did not expect Erin to have remove curse. That was fucking pog.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that
was
was a massive
Michael was
big
telling me I was
brain.
gonna go through some shit. I was like, oh no.
Were you
What do you mean? He had used remove curse in the Fae before.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah.
right.
I don't think Michael
forgot.
remembered. don't think Michael remembered.
I forgot. But yeah.
Well, it's
That-
also a matter of like, if
Speaking of
Garrison was going to
surgeon,
be here to
Michael,
use
just
it.
you remember that you know I know that you know that you remember.
I know that you know that he knows that we know.
Morgus.
I don't
Sorry.
know this.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you remember.
All right,
So many
I'm
people that
hyped up
know.
right now, man. All right.
Sussy boys.
I only- I have
Yeah.
2 A's, 1 B,
Yeah.
and 1 C. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we have like 5 minutes before startup?
Yeah,
I gotta
go for
submit some homework real quick.
Yeah, no worries. I did that earlier too.
my
So
fucking back.
now I can blow up again. Let's go.
I'm the bomb and I'm about to blow up.
Let the blow up.
I'm the bomb
I
and I'm
wanna
about to
blow up.
blow up.
Blow up makes me do more damage.
Seems to balance
I
a bunch
couldn't even.
of features.
I couldn't even use
Blow up makes me do
arcane
7 extra
recovery.
damage.
I couldn't even use arcane recovery after or long rest after the Trahant fight
I can also now
because
tell us.
it was
Get my slots back for free. Oh.
it was the same day. I couldn't use it. I couldn't do anything. I only
It
had
was
one
going
spot.
back to our roots that helped us achieve sleep.
Yeah.
We spent too long in our ivory tower. We had
Exactly.
to be humbled.
I'm gonna be
I
honest,
get it all, Michael. I finally understand.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought when he was saying the thing about the roots, I thought he was making a tree pun. I was about to smack the shit out of you.
No, it's we had to be humbled. We were becoming too 1% for our own good. We had to be humbled. Okay?
We're going back to it now.
Yeah.
As long as I have
Well,
spell
no,
slots, we're
but
going
just
back to
one
it.
night is enough to remind Vico.
It's to remind you, not like you have to.
It's not like we're completely collapsing the economy to like make sure the rich
Like a
people
lot.
are like have to remember how it is to be poor. But just one day of not sleeping in
Yeah, one
in
day.
a nice place. Just
Like we're watching
humble
like
ourselves,
Disney movies or
ground
something.
ourselves.
Daniel,
Till I collapse.
did your mom ever add me back on Facebook?
I have no idea.
Oh my god.
She commented on my
never brought it
Instagram post saying I was streaming, and she goes, proof of life. And I said, yeah, sure. It's not like I text you
sure,
every
yeah.
day. It's not like I text you and call you damn near every day, Mom.
No, that's not you. That's just like your body functioning.
Wow. I hope my body's functioning.
Y'all
Yeah, but
interact with your parents on a
Okay.
daily basis?
Nope.
I don't. Yeah, I talk weekends,
I do want to talk to Vico though.
and I still live like with my parents.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, how does that work? You live with them?
I live with them on weekends. During the week, I live at my grandparents because it's easier.
Ah,
So
okay.
I don't see them except on weekends, and I don't call or talk to them without being there because I don't have to.
On my side.
Yeah. Dude, I went to the gym with a couple friends yesterday, and we did fucking...
Holy shit!
We did.
Dude, hell's gonna freeze over.
Hell's gonna freeze over.
Ah!
Wow, you asshole.
No, we oh my
You
god,
didn't do
we
him like
were...
that. You didn't have to do him like that.
Oh my god, no, fucking... I was fine, because we were doing... Like, we were doing, back and calf, and then we started doing core, and then my entire body just went, no!
That's such a strange combination. Why would you do back and calf?
Because my friend Bo is just... Bo's a bit sped, to put it in the least. I love Bo.
It's like
Bo's a
like,
bit
like
sped.
back and shoulders, back and core, legs and calf, maybe. No, back and calf.
Well, more specifically, we did back, calf, core, more back, and then we did calf again.
Such a
Yeah, I know, it's really strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange.
Who would it be?
But my fucking my like upper body, like not my torso, I should say. My torso is just killing me.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, we gaming.
We
You probably
gave
feel like
Mending gaming.
Daniel, you might feel a fraction of the pain I felt after I pulled my back.
Yeah, I was saying, y'all.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry.
Y'all have done a lot of good things this session. I'm impressed. Y'all have really
Thank you,
Use
Mr.
your
DM
brains.
Sama.
y'all
worry, Michael, I
really
can
used your
change
brains,
that.
and I'm proud.
Being
We've-
deprived of freaking spell slots is what made Falknir go like, I need
We're-
to pay attention.
Look, it's proving that some of us, not myself, some of us
Not myself.
still have some brain cells. That we're not
Yep.
completely sped.
Appreciate is that the DM intervened when we were about to get rid of Tippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were about to get rid of Tippy.
Just
He was
Spirit
like,
just comes up.
okay,
Yeah,
let's push the button.
Tippy's dead. Well, shit,
Tippy
bury
fucking
it.
I
died.
was about to do
Time to just throw her out in the garbage. And
Tippy's
Mike was
been
like,
dead in
no,
my
please
backpack
stop.
for a day, guys. Tippy's
Michael's
body.
like,
Yeah, Mike was
Tippy's
the
body's
only
just
one for a while
crunched
now.
up in your backpack.
All right. So let's continue. So
You'll never get the smell of
You
dead
all-
frog out.
you all wake up well rested for the first time in like 3 days.
Yes.
There are a couple
Ah, we needed that.
Yeah, definitely.
Is everyone prepared?
I'm ready.
Tell Vico something.
Think ready?
Yes, Tippy.
I want to jump up on Vico's shoulder. Vico, Vico, I'm ready to do the thing, but
Please, Tippy, no.
no, not now. But when you need it, but you have to trust me, or else it won't work.
But my question, Tippy, is when will that be applicable?
I'm gonna like put my little slimy frog hands on his face and go, Vico.
It is not
it'll happen."
slime. It is mucus.
Poisonous, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a grung.
Wait, no, I don't want it to be poison.
Yeah.
I'm
No, I don't want it to be poison.
Okay, Vico, it's okay. It'll happen when we need it most.
And then he
At
vanished.
least forewarn me when you're gonna do it, so I can.
I have to, Vico. You have to trust me in order for it to work.
I want to trust you, Tippy, when it happens, but I need to know when it happens so that I can mentally prepare myself for that.
Okay, wait. We need a sign.
Yes, we need a sign. What do you
Are
want
they
the sign to be,
whispering?
Tippy?
I can throw up my stomach.
Vico's speaking at normal volume. Vico's not whispering. Vico's just speaking at normal volume.
Tippy, are you planning to be dead again?
No, she's
Spirit.
not.
Good to know.
No,
Spirit.
I'm not
Spirit, do those pears help fix mental problems, or?
I'm afraid not now. If they did, I would have given to everyone here already.
Yeah!
Fair point.
No more depression!
I think the brain damage was fixed when I got into that pool on the mountain.
I got all my chromosomes back, guys.
Let's
No,
go.
that's not what I meant.
No, I'm talking about Vico.
Vico means.
Okay.
Vico lost a couple chromosomes after all those hits on the head he took.
Yeah.
That's
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
How that works.
I got him back. Okay, to be fair,
Oh, no, that's
losing chromosomes because of head trauma doesn't make sense. But a flying dragon and a guy who wears boots that make him teleport do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of boots, I just want to.
Hey, loser, I have more chromosomes than
I
you.
just want to put it in your mind, Aaron. You do still have that pair of boots.
Can you refresh me? Actually, I'm gonna check.
They're
if
on the
I have-
magic page, right?
It's in the page
okay.
of magic items. What they do.
Yeah.
No, Vico. Okay, here's the sign. Okay, I'm gonna play the Song of War. The Song of War will be played right before. Okay, and that's your sign to know.
What's the
Tippy,
song
what
of
is the
war?
song of war?
The song of War.
Could you
If
play
I
it for me
war,
real quick so I can get accustomed to it?
It can only happen during war. It's the thing about the Song of War.
Okay, well, can we come up with a better system? Like maybe you say, "I'm Tippy, and this is the Song of War," like really loud, and then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, it's the Song of War." That way, I know I should be prepared.
Yeah, I just hope I can do all that in 6 seconds.
Okay, well, I'm not a musical person, Tippy.
Can,
Oh my
can we do
God.
this on the road, please?
Yeah, we
I
can
imagine we weren't doing this on the road.
He's
We can
on.
do this
He's,
while walking.
y'all just woke
He's
up.
on.
So, yeah,
Yeah, we just woke up, so...
Y'all just
Vico.
woke up. It's not gonna. Yeah.
Vico, I'm trusting you, and then I'm gonna crawl into his backpack.
Oh, I have a little side patch, like a side
I'm gonna
satchel, so you
his
crawl into
side
that.
pack. Yeah. Oh, and I hand you my banjo.
Spirit's using fucking message. And what is Tippy planning?
I can message back, right?
You basically, she's not going to be able to hear what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
have to verbalize what
I
you're
never said
saying.
don't tell people.
I think you can whisper, and it'll still go.
You can whisper back. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper back.
Yeah.
She wants to turn me into an octopus during a battle.
Hear that?
I see.
I'm whispering it back.
His message.
figured.
You just hear him
That's what I
whispering.
figured.
You hear him whispering. You don't know what he's saying.
Yo.
That's what I figured.
I
Something to
see.
polymorph.
We're connecting. We're connecting.
I tried telling her that I didn't want it to happen, but
Is it
Yes.
message only one line?
is it?
Yeah.
I could just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
he
just
keep. Yeah,
That's
he can
true.
just
You just keep responding. Yeah, you're
keep
right.
shooting back.
It's like texting.
Just keep talking. Just keep talking, Vico.
I told her I didn't want to do it, and then she's just like, no, we're gonna do it, and I'm afraid I have no more say in this matter.
I see. Yes, I will. I'll try and talk to her about that.
No, I think it's best if we don't. To be fair, I think it's best if we don't.
I'm going to talk to her about that.
Okay.
I have 5 spells prepared for the day, and right before
Let's go. Oh,
Yes, we walk.
it pokes Vico Nero, and casts Aid.
Oh, what does that do?
Your maximum hit points are increased by 5.
Yo, alright.
not
how long?
permanently.
8 hours.
Ah, wow.
No concentration. And because it allows 3 people, I'm all gonna put the extra 5 on myself.
That's really pog.
That is really pog. We just get an automatic 5,
Yeah, no, okay.
Plus, so we
it's
have to
just
heal to 5.
Okay, so you spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the
Okay,
duration.
current also. Cool.
Okay.
Epic, dude. Yeah, that's epic.
Oh. I'd like to address Tadriel on the road with the drawing.
Yeah,
I'll just drag Spirit
to you
along.
last night. I would have just ripped it out. Here you go. Show it to him when you need it.
Thank you. And so on the road, I would tell Tadriel, Tadriel, I had a vision last night that I think pertains to you.
Could you describe what you saw? I'm a
Yes.
little concerned.
So I saw you wielding a sword of light. I had Spirit draw it up as soon as I awoke, in case it helps you out.
Shit, you mean this one? No, I'll pull out the hilt.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So yeah, Tadriel reaches into his bag and he pulls out a sword hilt. I forget what. I know you have at least one. Do you have 2 gemstones out of it?
2. I got one from when we went to the mountain and we met Bianca for the first time, and one that Ping Pier just gave me.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
2.
So, what colors were those 2? Just
I think the
Dogmanary. I figured you.
yellow and one was purple.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
So he takes out this sword hilt that has 2 of the 7 gemstones that you saw on it embedded in it. There are empty slots all over it for the remaining 5, but there is no actual blade to it. It is just a hilt, and it is identical to the hilt that you saw in your vision that had essentially a blade of light coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is. That's. It appears to be the same one, although with fewer gemstones. Could you tell me everything you know about this sword?
Well, it's...
Actually, let me finish the vision first, and then we can discuss the details. Anyway, you were wielding the sword. You got hit by some invisible force, and the gemstones scattered. And one of them fell and embedded itself into the back of a dragon very similar to the one that we were confronted by earlier.
Bless you.
Does this have any meaning to you?
Well, the sword is a very powerful artifact. It requires a bit of a power source. Power source being these little gemstones, and I believe after my battle with Uriel, they scattered to the earth. That's when I threw myself down to Serenia. And I have actually encountered a couple since we started our journey. I talked to Nero a little bit about it.
And
one of them was in the possession of a shopkeep in the, and the other one was actually in the facility we were in when we met Bianca.
Interesting. What exactly is the nature of these gemstones? Some sort of power source?
That's the best way I can describe it. It's a power source for a magic weapon.
I see. And do you know why my vision might have linked those gemstones to the dragon?
I can't answer that. Where do you get your visions from?
I forget. Have I told you all the details of
God,
the
it's
pact
been
I made?
so long. I think you told Vico. I don't know if
You told Vico.
Yeah.
I don't think you told everyone
I told
else.
Vico. Okay.
I know you definitely told me, but I can't remember if you told anyone else.
No, I don't remember it.
I don't know.
Yeah, you. He
Falknir
for sure doesn't.
definitely wouldn't.
Neither of me knew.
Then I will assume that I'm still keeping it kind of a secret.
Michael, okay, you said that Tadriel's memory came back. Is there
Yes.
would he remember that event of the invisible force?
So, essentially, by Tadriel's memory, Tadriel didn't even really have much of a battle with Uriel as it was an execution. Literally, Tadriel just... That was it. And the memory, so whatever it was very close. Give me an intelligence check, because while Tadriel does have most all of his memories back, the memory of leading up to his immediate memory loss is still kind of hazy.
Okay, that's a 6.
You don't remember. It happened between you striking down Uriel and you reaching Callisto, but you don't know exactly how.
But I can't really remember most of what happened there. A lot was going on. Everything leading up to my fall and my subsequent memory loss.
I see.
So I can't really help you there, but I do have a spell that can help me find the gemstones.
Interesting. What might that be?
Locate object.
Does that send you to the closest one, or?
Nope. That would, but however, I need to be within a certain range.
I see.
I can
How
use it on
much?
almost anything I've seen, as long as I've been close enough to it for long enough.
Does it consume a lot of your magic?
I don't have much magic to begin with.
I'm just asking, does it take a spell slot?
Yes, it does.
It's a second level.
Dang.
Just keep casting
But however,
until you find.
Well,
very short.
if my vision is to be trusted, it might be worth it to try using that spell the next time we suspect we're close to the dragon. Which hopefully won't be for some time, but it's good to keep in mind.
I'll make sure to use it. Thank you. Beautiful.
Okay, so I'll continue down the road.
See.
getting towards sort of, by your estimate, like 11-ish, you finally see the capital come into view.
We did it, boys.
The large white and green walls. You see towering buildings behind it. It is still out in the distance, but you all are within vision.
We're almost there.
Vico doesn't know Nero speaks Sylvan, right?
No.
No, because she said it to Kalak when Vico still sleeps.
Yes.
Okay. So.
I could tell you.
No, she talked to Kalak about the map in front of Vico.
Yeah.
That's right.
When y'all were discussing the map,
Yeah,
Nero was a part of that conversation, so yeah, he would.
Alright, so Nero, when we get to the gates, they're probably gonna, be like, whoa, hold the fuck up, who are you people? Do you wanna go, or should I?
I may be more, persuasive with my speech, so...
My general asshole nature.
Wait. Are y'all missing the most persuasive person in the entire party?
You can't speak Sylvan.
Oh, wait.
It's true. I actually have
It's
access
just
to a +10 persuasion if I just use my channel divinity.
It's that scene from Mandalorian where like they're punching Baby Yoda in the bag. Tippy's just in the bag because just.
That's a beast Tippy. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually do that.
She's a stress ball. Just nyeh.
I was metagaming. Please stop.
Please stop.
Please stop bullying me.
Stop. Well, maybe don't metagame, Matthew. This is your punishment.
Tippy dies.
Tippy fucking dies.
That's the punishment. Tippy dies.
It's real this time.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that
Nero.
straight before we got there.
Yeah, it is. Since we're the only two that could actually speak.
Yeah.
Made up language here, so. It was kind of strange, though. I never really knew Sylvan, but I just kind of. I don't know. I wouldn't say pick it up. It's like a sudden understanding.
Well, I mean, to be fair, your house was kind of taken into it, so
That's what I.
Could very easily have something to do with that.
Yeah, that's what I kind of came to the conclusion. But, no, I can't say for certain, though. In any case, let's get prepared.
I'm gonna tell Tippy we're getting close. I'm gonna open up the bag and be like, Tippy, we're getting close.
Where are we going?
To the city.
So is it almost time?
Just as Nero's
No,
talking to the guard,
no, it is not almost time. It is nowhere near the time. I will tell you when it is time.
Vico, I'm...
What?
You walk up to the cave. Guards are like, what are you doing here?
Octopus!
Been doing octopus.
I just turn it. It's just those videos of like an octopus like going into a jar.
Yeah.
It's
Michael, I want to clarify. It isn't an octopus. It's a giant
octopus.
Giant. No, you're not dealing with the average octopus.
Anymore. Oh, here we go.
It's
above average.
It's just night at the museum too. Be like,
Yeah.
He's the legendary giant octopus.
So we roll up.
Alright, so you all make it to the city eventually. Outside of the front gates, there stand two guards actually on foot. One is a mantid and one is an elf. Both of them male and wielding spears. Above you, you can see there are two battlements that have presumably people inside of them in the front gates. As you approach, the the two guards at the front sort of cross their spears over the entrance, and first the elf asks something in Elvish. I don't know. Do any of y'all speak Elvish?
I do.
I do.
They do.
Yeah, the
I
half
don't.
elf might speak Elvish.
Yeah, I'd
That's a
hope
good point.
Falknir could speak it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
there's like I was never really Elvish.
so
My dad is an Elvish knight.
the elf says, what did I? Right. Hope. What business do you have in Trivale?
Trivale.
Falknir kind of like
Yeah,
raises
Nero
a-
just kind of looks at Falknir.
Falknir raised a hand. We happen to. It's a long story, really, but we had a friend with us. We had a friend with us who was leading us here, so we could get aid to bring. So we could get some aid, and on the way here, he happened to. Look over. He happened to disappear on the way here. We don't know where he went.
We are travelers from the material. Is it still a material plane?
Yeah.
Okay. We're travelers from the material plane, seeking aid. We've been traveling for several days, and we also are seeking rest currently.
You may enter. Do not cause any trouble.
That is not our intention.
Thank you.
Time to blow up Malaysia.
How did you two become slaves? We blew up Malaysia.
And they open the gates for you all. You all are let into the city of Trivale.
Beautiful.
There's a river.
It's like Rivendell.
This time, boys.
Shopping time.
So we all know the plan, right?
Yeah.
the whole city.
Blow
We
everything
go
up.
we go to B side, right?
Did I accidentally?
We're going to
press
B side,
the
plant the bomb, run.
Run, exactly.
Y'all just rush me.
Yeah, we rush B.
Rush B!
Terrorists win.
Counter terrorists win.
He's going to like walk up.
Wait,
to
that means we
Erin.
lose.
Okay.
I'm in a double agent.
Oh no.
After I first encountered him,
You're
I
my
think
son. I
Aaron, I
trusted
thought-
you.
it's fairly obvious. This dragon can hide in plain sight. I
Yes.
think he may have been following us for most of our journey.
Yes.
I have a way of detecting where he is without having
Aha.
it. Then I might be able to use it a couple times here and maybe scout this place out.
That is a very good point, Tadriel. We shouldn't take that as our only means of determining.
Of course not.
However, that is certainly promising. Apologies, but I believe we should instate some sort of system so that we know when we are or are not. Let's say we were split up and the shapeshifter tried to impersonate one of us. It would probably be good to instate some sort of system to verify that we are who we say we are. Some code or I'm not sure.
I have a
Signs.
very small penis. Okay, it's gotta be Vico.
It's gotta be big. We could.
Oh, he shifts. He knows.
He knows. That's right, he
He
would
knows.
know the size of my
Maybe-
cock.
This may be
What do you mean?
this may be a bit extreme, but we could carve a symbol
Fuck.
using a blade under our armor, unaware, and whenever we go to each other, we reveal it. It's kind of a scar.
That would
Oh,
that
we
would be
could,
copied by the shapeshifter, likely.
oh, we could
What-
just do
but-
something
But,
mental.
but the thing is, would the shapeshifter copy our visuals? Then in that case,
I mean, in
or does
theory-
it copy everything?
well,
I
in-
think it would be a lot
That's
safer
my-
to try something that's not physical.
Let's do birthdays. Okay? Because, you know, only we would know when we were born, right? Or something of that nature.
I don't know.
Because it's something
I
it's
guess
not
I
something
don't-
the shapeshifter would know.
favorite
if
color?
but if this shapeshifter did worked with the
I think.
with the frozen
Well, I mean,
dagger.
there's some people, like, say Falknir, that they wouldn't. Or Tippy. Or...
True.
It doesn't have to be exactly that, but, you know, just something that we can verify.
True.
We could all stay in pairs of 2.
There isn't an
That's not
even
enough
number of us
people.
here.
We.
Be the third of them.
I think it would be easier if we took just a word or something that we said to each other as like a password in a sense. Maybe something in another language.
Yes,
something in
that's what I was
Sylvan,
thinking.
maybe something in Elvish, or
Do we share a
maybe
common
even something
language?
we wouldn't think of off the top of our head.
Well, it would need to be some language he wouldn't know. So does anybody know a language that isn't Elven or Sylvan?
I know Dwarvish and
How do we know he doesn't know
Sort of
any other
stuff.
language?
Well, we
I know
can,
Infernal.
but I think it's a more sure bet. Because if he's
I
of the
know-
Fae, he more likely knows those two.
I know Dwarven and Draconic.
Yes.
Erin did just casually say, "I know Infernal."
I also know Infernal! I also know Infernal, Aaron!
Guys, I know Grung.
Just saying.
I've done my research into Infernal.
Yes.
What about him?
We're kindred spirits, you and I.
Oh, come on.
Wait, Michael. Would I
He's
have
going to
any,
his
Michael?
Infernal.
Would I have any clue what abyssal is?
Would you
I
have
can
any
speak
idea-
it. I can speak it. But
you-
would I actually know what it is?
I'm gonna say in Nero's sort of like case, Nero doesn't know what it is.
I just
but
can speak it.
She can
understand it?
speak it.
Yeah.
She can speak it. She understands it, but she probably doesn't know like where
Why?
that comes from or
Where's
even
that
like
come?
what language it even is.
I would also like to ask that for Undercommon, because that's the racial thing for the.
I think.
Yeah, it's for.
Do I just-
I think. Let's see.
You learned it from Veldrin.
I think that would be a similar,
Yeah, I learned
a similar thing where you're not familiar with what exactly it is or what it would be like
What it is.
literally called, but you do understand it and you can speak it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be something that you immediately like jumps to your mind as a language that you know. It would more be
Yeah.
if you came
not
across
saying I
something
would do that, I'm just-
speaking undercommon, you would be like, I understand what
I
he's
can
saying.
understand them.
Is that same thing with Nero? Just like,
Yeah, that's Nero's sort of experience with Abyssal.
so I can't just say like I know this language. Just into this whole.
Just
Like, she probably wouldn't even process it as
Yeah,
a
she
language.
probably wouldn't process it.
She's just it's like Harry Potter and
Oh my
parcel
God.
and parcel
Yeah.
mouth. It's just like start speaking and everyone else is like, "You're a fucking parcel mouth, Harry."
Yeah.
He's like, "What? I'm
The fuck
talking
is he
normally."
What are you saying, Nero?
What the fuck are you
What?
saying? He's just speaking in dark Eldritch, just
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Nero, what the fuck?
Yes.
Nero, what the fuck?
Wait, what? Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something wrong? Yeah, you just summoned fucking
Okay.
Cthulhu.
Yeah. I
So
can.
Draconic, Elvish, Infernal, Dwarvish, Grung. I could
Grung.
speak the language of the giants.
No.
I
Yeah,
We have a
well,
lot of
whatever.
options.
I don't really think it matters what language we pick it in per se. It just so matters that even if he knows a language,
Probably
he
not
doesn't know
Draconic.
the specific word. So if we say pick something out of the way, like say like the word like I don't know abrupt or something that we would normally say, and then just take that and put that in a different language.
Should we?
Hey,
Guys,
Lee.
guys, I have one. So you know, there's D&D translators, right, for different languages.
Yeah.
So I looked up an Infernal one on LingoJam, and I typed in suspicious, and this is when it came out. Oh no, we're not gonna actually do it. I just want y'all to know what sussy and Infernal quite literally is. That is what sussy in Infernal is. It is literally like speaking. It is like
European
speaking
Union.
Welsh. It is like speaking Welsh. There are so many W's in there.
The damn Welsh.
The fucking Welsh.
Welsh.
Damn
Dude,
Welsh.
let's do Tippy's iconic banjo strum, and everyone knows
Maybe-
it, so it's okay.
Yes, okay, but we can't strum the banjo back.
No, you're just
maybe
doing
instead
your
of
mouth.
know.
maybe instead of a single phrase, maybe instead of a word, we have a phrase, and then you respond with a specific phrase.
Like the Catholics.
What?
Fish.
Fish. So, yeah. I
Offer
agree
each
with
other
that.
the sign of peace, and peace be with you.
It's fine.
And then the sign of piss.
Should we... Maybe we should make it unique to each of us, like a code name.
Like that.
That'd be cool. Out of character, that's kind of
A lot
cool.
of shit. Yeah.
Because if he,
I'm
if he
Two-Face.
hears two of us speak to each other, if he manages to separate us, if he hears two of us speak to each other and we have one code word, then
Yeah, he can easily copy it.
yes. However, it's more difficult to gather all of them.
Alright, well, I guess we can all just pick our own code words then if we wish.
Alright.
And I have another thing. He's a shapeshifter. I can't polymorph a shapeshifter. I can polymorph anyone else though.
I'm sorry, what, Tippy?
I
you
can't
just gonna-
polymorph. I can't polymorph someone that has the potential to shapeshift.
I don't think the solution to figure out who's a
No,
shapeshifter.
it's definitely not to polymorph everything and
no.
everyone.
Wait, no. If we're sus of one person in particular, I can
Hold on.
polymorph him.
I have an easier. I have
You
multiple
get
magic
ejected from this group.
I'm throwing Tippy downriver. I'm taking my bag and I'm dumping her out.
Vico, it's
Like,
only if there's an
let you know.
imposter.
Tippy, we probably won't have to do that. Plus, I can
Tippy,
just...
what was the last task you did?
Matthew.
Tippy, what was the last task you did, Tippy? Come on, answer me.
Wires.
Vico, my task is
Fucking
coming up.
liar!
Okay, I got it. Vico would be wires. Tadriel is engine.
Oh, god damn it.
You can see
I fucking
Pain.
hate this.
As I was saying,
Suffering!
Erin is
Death,
reactive.
I
Erin is
feel.
reactive.
No. I
We're
swear
going
to
with
God.
code names.
We should do code name. That's fun.
Code names.
Codenames is a
Eagle
fun
1.
game.
Eagle 1. Currently hitting that. Did
If
it
you're
in a
gonna have
dream.
code names, I might as well also have a
Previously
team
hitting
name.
that. If I were gay,
You need a
Ben,
team
you're
name.
Eagle 2. Oh, thank God.
Brothers.
Yeah,
Michael, Tippy needs a theme song for the party.
You need to find your entry song for the party.
Yeah. Yep.
You can make it. I believe in you.
Alright. So
Just
we
steal,
come up with
just steal the Critical Role song for the show.
yeah.
It's your turn to
Except-
roll
except-
now.
Except change it to. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, your turn to roll. Not. I was thinking of a different one for a second.
Oh, the
I was
new
thinking
one?
of Thursday night. I was thinking of Thursday night for
Dude,
a
that's,
second.
I love the
and I was
music
like,
video
just-
for that shit, dog.
and I
It's
was
so
like,
fucking
I was
good.
like, just change it to Friday night, and I was like, wait, that's
Anyway,
a different one. No, I
Anyway, y'all are discussing how you're going to suss out who is
Yeah.
the bad guy.
How we're gonna
Yeah. Yes.
ensure who's the sussy imposter baka. Yeah.
If it comes to be, I can just tell whether or not that you're Faye.
True.
Only if you're around, though.
Yeah,
You'll leave
that's
your
not
around.
insurance if
And
it's
if
not
you're
you.
not,
But I'm Faye either way.
I also would recommend that we don't divulge any big information outside of the bigger group for that very reason.
indeed.
Because if it's, say, just Erin and I, and either of us are being impersonated, if I'm talking to Erin and I say something to Erin who may or may not be the imposter, that could be potentially have a lot of consequences. Whereas if we're in a big group, Tadriel could do as he says, or, you know, we all we'll interchange code names or whatever the fuck and ensure.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So
Sounds fine.
we come up with code names now.
Sure.
Yes, in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Let's find
It
refuge
like-
first.
Yeah.
Message it to
How
each
many
other.
people are around, by the way?
So
Just looking around.
in the city, there are people walking up and down the streets. Y'all are still near the entrance, so it's not there aren't that many people around you because not a ton of people go in and out. You can see immediately to your left is probably the sort of main housing area, where most people live. There may be a couple of shops there, maybe an inn. You're not really sure. To your right, you see the path that leads down to a bridge and a very large castle all the way in the back, across the river. There aren't a ton of people around you right now, but there are a few. Mostly elves. Just sort of going about their daily business. It is like 11:30.
Oui.
So,
Oh, my people.
just imagine we just roll up into someone's house thinking it's an inn. Oh, shit.
Oh fuck!
Can we crash here? No.
What the fuck? No!
Wind and night just be like,
Must have been,
Alright.
Pretty common.
We don't know.
Alright, Tippy wants to hop out of Vico's bag. And I wanna... Oh, wait, I forgot we're doing something. Oh, never mind.
Oh god, the contents of my bag are now covered in slime.
No, mucus.
Mucus.
No, it is mucus! Look, I
Don't
recently
get
rewatched
started.
Princess Frog, okay? Princess and the
Don't
Frog.
eat it.
So I know this, alright? Fuck you!
Wait, we're trying to find somewhere, right, so we can talk.
I mean, yeah, we can. That was
Okay.
kind of what I was planning to do, too.
Now let's do that.
Just walk up to someone in just a random person in Sylvan. Ask them, hi, can you understand me?
So, if you want to just like a random person, it's probably an elf. They turn around and they just kind of like look at you.
They got it. Okay. I then motion towards either Tyler or Garrison's character.
Or Erin.
Yeah, Falknir or Erin.
Can we try and see if they understand common?
That would also be nice.
Can you understand me? I say in common.
He continues to just like look at you.
They don't understand.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And in
Elvish.
and yeah, Elvish. Hi. Do you understand me? All right.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Apologies. We're travelers that just got into town. Do you know where we could find a place to rest?
Yes, I know of a few. I actually. How would this? Sorry, I was about to say he's a journalist. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm an investigative journalist.
Have you seen any pictures of Spider-Man?
My name is Jake.
I want a picture of Mantis Man on my desk!
I've actually
His name is Max.
been around. I've written about several of the
Wait, where's Donald?
local inns. Is anything in particular that you are looking for?
Oh,
To the party. Is there anything in particular we're looking for?
Can you ask him if they accept our currency?
Ah, yes, that's a good point. What? And back in Elvish. What currency do you accept? We only have gold and gold, bronze, and silver.
Gold?
Platinum.
Platinum.
Bombs.
I have.
Rope.
I have
You want it, it's yours, my friend, but only if you have enough rupees.
Only enough rupees.
That will work around the city. We use a similar currency. It may not be exactly the same prices that you're used to, but it should still
oh
work.
shit.
Bullshit.
Due to inflation.
Inflation.
If you're taking recommendations, if you follow the trail down that way, you'll find a tower that will lead you up above the cliff with the waterfall, and in those forests is, in my opinion, the best inn in town. And
All right.
I say best, not most expensive.
Not most expensive for a high elf.
Oh, not a what elf?
The woods, are they just as safe as the rest of the city?
Yes, anything within the walls should be safe from the outside world.
Yeah, we just go.
We're in the ninth ward. We're just
We just go in a room and everything's a mimic.
Oh, so the ninth ward.
Once.
It did happen once. Fucking PTSD.
That did happen in Valindra's place. There was a room where everything was a mimic.
That is
That is very true.
You know, the sooth sometimes still goes off by itself.
Thank you very much for the recommendation. It is much appreciated. And I'll relay that information to the party.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
He scurries off to whatever he was doing.
He's a rat.
Oh, damn. Should have asked him about him.
Damn. Alright.
So this.
Yeah, he was the one guy that knows everything outside. He's gone.
Oh shit! Alright.
Oh,
Damn.
I don't see why we shouldn't stay at that inn.
I see no problem with it.
As long as they don't overcharge.
Indeed.
Yes.
We don't know their prices here.
He did
That would
say
be
it wasn't
all
the
your
most
money.
expensive, so I'm not sure what their currency scaling is like here, but
Hopefully the currency is worth more.
yes, that would be a pleasant
Indeed.
surprise.
So, do you all follow the path?
Yes.
You all go through the main sort of housing area, and you eventually make it to that tower. Inside, you find there's a guard stationed in there to essentially just watch the people come through. He pays you no mind as you scale the staircase up this cliffside. It is like 5 flights of stairs, 6 flights of stairs. So it's a little bit tiring, but it's not. It's not the worst y'all have had to deal with.
No, you definitely not.
And you get up to the top, and you see
Like a
before
mountain
you
person.
essentially a forest, and there don't appear to be any paths.
Oh.
Ugh, fuck.
Oh wait. I think I recognize this now. Okay.
Well, I suppose we just
walk.
What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
11.
18.
18. Holy shit. Yeah. Tippy.
Wait, I might be lying. Wait, I was joking.
I might be lying.
13.
No, I'm serious. I thought I was joking. It is.
Oh right, shit.
Expertise go burr.
Indeed.
Expertise go burr. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, Tippy, you know, there's no like set path, but there is like an area that has been trampled upon repeatedly. Okay? It's sort of like the beginning of a path.
Yeah. Oh my fucking
Yeah.
God.
Why are we here?
So you were trying
We're looking for an
We're looking for a
Tippy.
tower.
I
Yeah.
see a tower.
No. Y'all just came out of a tower. He said
I
tower.
can have her.
Tavern.
Timmy
I
just
see a
turned around.
tower.
I see a tower.
No, you see
I point at the tower.
you see forest and like the beginnings of a path.
Start scampering off that way.
Oh god, Tippy's on the run again.
I think.
Tippy's got a gun.
Oh,
sprinting
no,
like a
no!
party.
Okay, who's fighting him?
Nope, there she goes over the waterfall.
Some ways it would almost be better if she got away.
If she heard you say that, her heart would be broken.
You do have a passive of 18.
I choose to ignore it.
I choose to believe. It's like me and Ben. I choose to believe that Ben's still my friend.
Keep dreaming.
Ben just be like, Daniel's a stupid motherfucker. Yeah, Ben, you're my friend.
Yeah, that's a funny joke, Ben.
That's a very
so Michael, basically, I'll just go, guys, come on, and then I'll hop out the pouch and start jogging that way, or trotting. Whatever frogs do.
Hopping.
Yeah, they hop. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, Hop, the hit movie starring Russell Brand as E.B. the bunny.
Bro, that movie though. Holy shit. Anyways.
No.
Tippy gets hopping off into the forest.
Follow Tippy.
We
follow Tippy.
Alright, you all.
Sometimes the suit still goes off by itself. Why are you singing Paramore, Mike?
What? So, you all follow Tippy to the forest, and she eventually gets to
Biggest mistake of our lives.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
At the bases of multiple trees.
Oh no, it's they.
Is that a landmine?
No, that is just
landmine.
that is a rock with grass growing out of it.
Tippy, where'd you get that
grenade? I don't know.
Vico, remember
Tippy, where'd you get that AT mine?
Remember what we talked about, Vico?
I'd tell you if I could.
I remember, Tippy.
Okay. I pull out my banjo and I walk forward.
Alright, Tippy, so you're out here. You immediately notice, Tippy, with a passive perception, your cracked passive perception, two things.
Correct.
One,
absolutely correct.
The vines over here, these sort of like saplings and vines, actually grow together. They're growing together to make something. It appears that it's an empty stable. I don't know if Tippy would even be familiar with what a stable is. Probably not, but
a horse.
And additionally, over here, you can probably barely see it on the Roll20. It's just like a little distortion. There is essentially a section of the grass of the forest is like raised up a little bit. This like rectangular section of the ground.
Yeah, I see it. Okay,
Did we even consider? Hold on. Sorry.
What's up?
The trees, the trees, as y'all got deeper into this forest, got taller and taller. By this point, they're like the size of redwoods. They're just like.
Towering.
Yeah, they're towering. You can't even actually see the tops of them because there's sort of like mist hanging through the forest.
Aim this way for a tavern.
I just thought about something, right? Out of character, right? What if the guy we just randomly talked to was the shapeshifter and sent us into the forest to die?
That would be really funny. I don't think
it would actually happen, but just knowing our luck.
Unlikely.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be really hilarious.
Like, if someone approached us, we'd have reason to be sus, but I would just, like, stop a random dude on the street.
Yeah, if we just stopped a random dude.
No, I know. I'm like, this is me thinking. I'm just like, knowing our luck. What if?
That would be hilarious.
Imagine.
That would be, that's like 5D chess right there. That he somehow made himself so, like, unassuming that we just walked up to him.
I mean, he's a shapeshifter. He can do that.
That is true.
So yeah,
we should ask him the code word.
What's the code word?
What's the safe word?
You're the imposter killer.
You didn't even come up with a safe word yet. Wait, I should know that.
Fuck!
He's him. It's him.
Oh, here. I'm looking for a tavern, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That is the idea.
Okay. Why would I be led to believe that the tavern's over here?
Well, basically, they said, "Oh, it's in the forest," and you stepped out of the tower, and you were like, "Oh, there's a path here," and this is where the path ended, and those were the other two things that you noticed. the things that I pointed out.
Could I make a perception check?
Yeah, go for it.
I do it TNT,
That's an 8. I don't see shit.
Can you come see?
That came out bad.
I'm sorry.
Why are you
This is a big area.
Vico?
Is Tippy calling for me?
Yeah, Vico, come on.
Okay.
No, just some other person named Vico.
Well, no, because I couldn't hear Michael because I would hear. That's all I was hearing.
Vico.
Okay.
I'm glad you weren't here,
Yes, yes,
Michael.
Tippy.
Look at this. I point at the raised mount.
Okay.
Look at this, it's a bomb.
Tippy, where'd you get that hand grenade? I don't know.
Oh, this? It's already. Pink goes off. Oh.
This?
It's a German stick grenade. Just.
I want to dig through the dirt. I want to just feel the top of it. How's it feel?
You touch the top of it. It is hard underneath the thin layer of glass.
Oh my God! It's a hobbit hole.
Harder than what I was messing with earlier. Or harder than what I was walking on earlier.
Yes. It's harder than the earth around it. You move the grass to the side a little bit and you see it's a piece of wood. It's like a rectangular piece of wood.
Wait, sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
It's like a rectangular piece of wood. You move the grass to the side a little bit and you see it's wood underneath.
Vico, you have fire, right?
No.
Okay, somebody that has fire. I need to think about this.
Oh my God, no!
Spirit. Wait. I'm not looking. I'm looking around, and she's talking to me. I'm like, what exactly do you need fire for? And I look down, and I see the wood.
You see that it is a rectangular piece of wood.
Tippy, we're not.
And it's multiple pieces of wood. It's been it's something that's been constructed.
No, Tippy, we're not burning it. We're looking for something specifically. We're not clearing out the forest looking for a fucking ruby or a sapphire, okay?
Okay, wait, I have a new plan. Vico, help me tear up all this grass so I can see all the wood.
Okay.
I want to inspect the mossy rock. I want to inspect the mossy rock.
It's not a boulder! It's a rock!
Investigation.
Okay.
Well, was it the moss? The moss? The moss always faces north or whatever it is, right?
21.
It's a rock, and it has moss growing on it.
Cool.
Tyler, pog with me.
And that's about it.
It's a rock! Okay. It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
It's strange looking.
Done? Am I done with Vico moving all the grass?
What are you guys doing over here? What?
Tippy found some wood underneath the grass, and now she's insisting that we keep digging to, honestly, I don't even know anymore.
So I've lived in the woods forever, and that's a long time. So I think I know the grass here.
Okay.
Didn't you live in a swamp?
She originally wanted to light it on fire, so I figured this was the better course of
this
action.
is probably someone's property.
There's
I agree with Nero.
Yeah, I agree with Nero as well. However, I figured digging is better than lighting on fire.
I'll put it right back if nothing happens.
You start digging the grass to the side. You see it is multiple pieces of wood that have been staked together with wooden dowels. Staked together is bad. It's been put together with wooden dowels. As you sort of get to the corner, you see there is what appears to be a vine tied to it.
Here, look, that looks kind of weird, doesn't it?
There's a vine tied to the corner of the wood.
That's not normal.
I agree it's not normal, but I don't think we should be messing with this.
Tippy, help me put the dirt back.
Okay.
Vico, I think you have a problem saying no when it comes to Tippy.
I do. I do.
Kind of like a certain Matthew.
Does get me to wonder though.
Vico, you're looking at
Who's
this.
Matthew?
This like Vico, you're looking at
Someone
this
I
like
know.
this whole.
It's someone I know.
It's hard to see on the roll 20, but basically where I put these dots, those are the corners of what appears to be a like platform made of wood, essentially.
Oh, whoa, that's
Oh my
that's way
God.
bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm saying, guys.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
kind of silly.
yeah, I see it.
I see it now. Upon like really close inspection, yeah, I see it.
I thought it was like a trapdoor, like a small thing.
Get this? This does get me to wonder if maybe the tavern's
Subterranean?
Oh, I have an idea.
I don't know if it's subterranean. It could be though.
I can use magic to find taverns.
Wait,
So
can
that's
you?
pretty cool.
You have
Yeah.
some
Magic
interesting
finding
abilities.
device?
He has the Google taverns near me.
Yeah, Google's tavern near
Do
me.
it, Nero. Let's see it. That's not Nero. Do it, Tadriel. Do it.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take 10 fucking minutes. Oh, wait, no,
It's
no,
not like we have
actually-
anything better to do.
No, it's gonna take.
Do it,
It's gonna take one action. It's gonna take one action.
That is
See,
significantly
I'll do it.
less than 10 minutes.
It just lasts for 10 minutes, where I know where basically Google.com works for 10 minutes.
Oh, like how Google.com will work for 10 minutes and then just crash.
Yeah.
Oh no, Google Chrome takes on like fucking RAM!
Yeah.
Guys, Tristan made me 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Wow, that's like,
Oh,
I love that. That's
Bug.
adorable. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see for like a moment you see eyes grow, like eyes of light grow all over Tadriel.
He just does that and then all of a sudden just picks out a phone and just looks up taverns
it's
near
just the Batman
Michael-
looking up Riddler's riddles. Just like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Nothing.
Michael, is there a tavern?
You're a
within the
terrorist, though.
sorry.
Terrorist.
So what specifically? Sorry, I zoned out. What does the spell do?
It's locate object. The spell can. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind.
Okay, what are you trying to locate? Is it
Look,
tavern?
Tavern.
Tavern.
Tavern. You activate
I
it?
guess not.
Up.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
The eyes only are there for like a moment before like they kind of like fade into his skin, and just like looks up. Michael, what is above me?
You can't. Again, the trees just go up and up and up, and then at some point there's just the mist of the forest gets too thick, and you can't see past it.
Hold on.
What are you looking at, Tadriel?
It's according to my magic, it's above me. It's above us.
Eyes grow wide.
And how do we get up there?
I mean, I can.
Unlikely, Tadriel.
Oh,
Scratch his
I'll
chin.
be right. I'll be right back.
Yo, you
Or
a static
demon.
demon.
Oh no.
Static
Oh
demon.
fuck. Oh fuck. Oh.
I send my crow up. I send my crow up too.
I fly.
Oh,
Alright.
There they go.
You fly up, and
with
the
them.
crow follows you. It's too late. They're
Mayhem.
already gone. Oh my
Aw.
god, that'll be way slower. That's what? That's what?
30 feet around.
That's 30 feet around. They're both going 60.
Advice.
I'm just dashing up.
So they shoot up. At some point, as you get deeper into the mist, you're able to finally see past it, and you see above you this essentially built into the trees with rope bridges and all kinds of different areas. This giant, what appears to be almost like a hotel in the trees.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh shit! I don't speak Sylvan. Can I?
Yep.
Can I?
But it is high enough up to where it's like you pretty much have to go straight back down, or you're gonna, or if you like hang out here or try to go up, you're gonna fall.
Okay. Yeah, I go down.
While he's on his way down, I just stop looking through my crow's eyes. Well, there's definitely a building way up there. Tadriel should be back in 3, 2.
Oh, yep, there he is.
It's really nice.
Static demon.
Well, now that we
Static
can
demon?
Followed me though.
Fuck.
Now that we
Tadriel,
can,
give me a perception roll.
Give you a perception roll. Okay.
guidance yourself.
I don't have guidance.
Oh, you don't? Fuck.
Right, that was a 19.
Okay, so while you were up there,
Is
you
it
also
better?
noticed.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You also noticed that there were ropes going down some of the trees nearby. That at some point, as you were flying down, you noticed. Essentially, either something's covering them, or you're not sure, but they start looking like vines as you get down.
Dude.
Okay. So who here is good? So Falknir, are you good at climbing ropes?
If I had known we were going to be climbing, I do have a spell for it, but I don't happen to be prepared for that. I didn't know we'd be climbing.
Surely they have an easier way of getting up, so they can have business.
Business organization.
I would assume that as well, and I think
just
it would
start-
have something to do with this platform.
Yeah, it turns to the platform. This may have something to do with it.
Probably.
Well, we know it's some kind of teleportation pad, and Falkner's just gonna walk up and walk onto
Yeah,
where the platform
Nero
is.
steps on it.
You know what? Let's try that. I like that idea.
Like it.
Vika's just gonna start saying random words in Sylvan that have to do with like up or teleport. Just like up, go,
What?
away.
Go. Is
web go.
Okay, is
Go
Erin
web go, Shazam!
is Erin still just like vibing out over there, or
Wait,
Your
Michael.
mic's muted.
No, he would. Yeah, he would have walked over. Sorry, just didn't move the token.
You fool.
question? Does Erin get on
Get on the vine.
the like platform that everyone's standing on?
He'll stand back a bit. He doesn't want to do anything physically
Gets left
strenuous.
behind.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay, so
Fuck.
so
Plus
everyone's on there saying words like teleport and whatever. At some point, you hear above you the caw of a bird, and you see the ground sort of around you begin to shift a little bit as vines essentially get pulled taut from that were like laying against like trees and things, get pulled taut vertically around you all, and this platform begins to lift.
Erin, get on.
Boots of jump on the ring.
Let's go.
Misty step.
Yeah, you have Misty Step for God's sake.
All
You
right.
know, you should
I did it as a schooler.
Yeah.
I have a ring.
Wait, 1d6 damage!
So
I react to take it for him.
so well, no, it'll be 1d6 damage to everyone around him.
Oh right. Oh right. And we all get pushed off.
So
I'll die.
So you hear the sort of mechanical whirring of some kind of mechanism above you as this platform begins to rise up into the unknown, and that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Yo. I don't know how. It's just like when we were coming up, there's a tavern in the forest. Wait.
Oh.
I know exactly what this is.
I knew it wasn't gonna be like. There's a tavern sitting in the forest right there. You just had to follow a hidden path.
I know exactly what you planned, Michael, and I'm loving you for using the book.
Yeah. I wasn't going to use it this soon, but it fit in too well.
Fit in too well, yeah.
Now, Michael, what about the Sea Shanties Tavern?
That's the
Never
best
gonna
tavern.
happen.
No, that's the best tavern.
You want to do the outro, Michael?
Yeah. Thank you all for watching.